still. Hot dogs and a cold chill, we go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance, crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand, living life like we planned. Let's step and go, we won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's step and go, we'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the AFC Championship Game, brought to you today by Football Nation. What's going on, guys? I am your host. My name is Mario, and we will be live for not one, but two games today. Both the AFC and the NFC Championship games are happening today, and by the end of today, we will know who will be playing in the Super Bowl this year. So, what's up to everyone in the chat? Quick roll call here before we go too deep on our stuff right now. Shout out to Mr. Robert Zamora, as always, sir. A pleasure to have you in here, my friend. Cape Suzanne, hello. We got Seattle Seahawks for life. Swaggy McNolegs back again. What up, Swaggy? How you doing, dude? Steve, hello. Kenny, hello. Dominic Pope, what's up, dude? Gary Streen in the chat. M. Stone, Tuna to Fish. What's up, guys? Lucinda's here with us. What up, Lucinda? Hustle World. What up, Hustle World? John Pierce, Unfolded Pancake. What's going on, my friend, Mr. Mojo? Shout out to you. Go Broncos. You can do it. They're going to need a little extra support from their fans today. Luckily, they do have the 12th man being at home. But Jarrett Stidham is going to be the starting quarterback today in the absence of Bo Nix. We'll talk about all of that in just a moment here. Jay Sleepy Eyes, what's up? Living like Larry, hello. Benjamin, I see you. My familia, my life, what's up? T-Mac, hello. Shout out to you. David, saying hello. Let's go, guys. We got a squad in here today. Mario, great to see the channel growing, says Daniel Morales. What's up, Daniel? Hey, man, that's right, bro. I haven't seen you in a while. You were one of our first notorious super chatters on this channel, dude. Haven't seen you check in a hot minute, dude. But what's up, Daniel? Welcome back, bro. Long time no see, man. Welcome in. Shout out to you. Shout out to, looks like Lynn Allen is with us today as well. Cool Detron. CC Chisholm or C Chisholm checked in. Fluid Whistle. What's up, Fluid Whistle? Giggity. Leah, hello. David, hello. And to everybody else watching this live stream, what's up, guys? I'm going to minimize the chat right now because there's a lot of things that I want to get into here. A lot to talk about. It's a good day for a great day. I hope you guys are staying warm because it is a cold one out there for most of the country. I think we're going to be okay today. Now, one of my concerns heading into today, I think a lot of you guys may remember the Texas failed electric grid from 2021 and 2023. So with the cold weather that has blown through Texas, I was a little concerned that we might lose power or might lose internet. If that does happen today, don't go anywhere. I do have backup solutions in place. If something doesn't work out, I will update you guys. But if we do end up having something because of the weather affect the live stream, rest assured that I will do everything I can to bring us back up. But the good news is I don't expect that to happen today. Looks like some of the ice has been melting here in San Antonio. Other parts of the country still have their fingers crossed that that will happen for them soon. But right now we're in pretty good shape down here in the 210. 12 degrees in Indiana, says Drago Balboa. Woo! My goodness. Okay, yeah, I think it's like like 36 right now here in San Antonio. So we are above freezing. All right, guys. Let's start with the away team, shall we? Okay, you guys have seen these graphics before. This is still the same numbers from the regular season. I'm going to remind you guys what the regular season looked like for the New England Patriots, both offense and defense. We'll start with the offense here. Offensively, points per game, this is the number 2 team in all of football, averaging 28.8 points per game. They are 3rd in yards per game, putting up 379. And when it comes to yards per play, they are a top 2 team. So, 6.2 yards per play. Again, nice dark green on third down efficiencies. The red zone is where they struggled during the regular season. During the regular season, they ranked 17th in the NFL, converting just 57% of their trips into the red zone into touchdowns. The offense overall, in a nutshell, is pretty solid. And not just this offense, Drake May has been really, really good, especially when it comes to throwing that deep ball. Air yards over 15. This man ranks number 1 in the NFL for completion percentage on the deep ball. Interesting fun fact that I saw earlier today, the Denver Broncos defense is the number 1 defense against the deep ball. In the last 19 attempts, get this, and I know I don't have the Broncos graphic behind me, but in the last 19 attempts on deep ball passes for the Denver Broncos against the Denver Broncos, the Broncos have allowed exactly 0 completions on the last 19 deep ball passes. We will see if that defense shows up here today. My guess is that they will, and it's going to be very difficult for Drake May today. But I do think the Patriots will find a way to win this one. Defensively for the Patriots, 4th when it comes to points per game allowed. They're scoring offensively 28.8. They are giving up 18.8 on the defensive side of the football. That's good for top 5. They are top 12 defensively when it comes to yards per game, yards per play, and third down efficiency allowed to opposing offenses. So, opposing offenses are only allowed 295 yards per game on average. This is for the regular season. Third down efficiency, 38% success rate to opposing offenses, but the issue is the red zone defense. For whatever reason, this Patriots defense does not know how to protect their end zone when they get inside the 20. 67% success rate to opposing offenses. That is 30th in the league. That's third from the bottom, 30th, 31, 32. Bad. Terrible. Bottom team when it comes to red zone defense. Now, I want to show you this while it's fresh right now. We just took a quick look, right? So let's take a look at what it was in the postseason. This is playoff statistics right here. We're back, says Victoria. What up, Victoria? Thanks for checking in. Fist bumps to you. Let's go. Okay, my guess is that it's got to be cold out there in Denver. I'm going to move this down just a hair. What's up, Victoria? Thanks for checking back in. Folks, in the last 2 games that this team played in the postseason, they've averaged 22 points per game. They've averaged almost 350 yards per game. On third downs, it's been bad in the postseason against the 2 teams that they played in the wild card and in the divisional. And inside the red zone, it's actually been pretty good, 67%. So those numbers overall, I'm okay with. Defensively, I'm actually really okay with. They're giving up less than 30% efficiency in the postseason right now. And in the red zone, they have cleaned up the issues that they had during the regular season. My guess is that Vrabel said, look, dude, 67% is not going to work for our defense. We got to be better. We got to tighten it up in the red zone. That's exactly what we saw this postseason. Good job on the New England Patriots for the New England Patriots getting hot where it matters the most here at the end of the season. No touchdowns in first half. Prop bet? Mr. Green? I don't know, man. I don't know if I would take that. That's a tough one, dude. You bettors, man, y'all are crazy. You bettors are a different breed out there. I definitely don't know if I would lean on prop bets myself. I just sit back and enjoy the show. Okay, let's put a pin in what we were just talking about. This is the Broncos stats one more time. Regular season looked very good. But how does that compare to the Denver Broncos? Well, the Denver Broncos, their side where they're really good is on the defensive side. Now, even with Bo Nix, the Denver Broncos offense was not exactly the best offense in the NFL. Were they bad? No. Were they elite? No. Points per game offensively. This Denver Broncos team with Bo Nix, 14th in the NFL, 23.6 points per game is what they averaged. Yards per game, they did manage to crack the top 10, only just 342 yards per game offensively for the Denver Broncos. Yards per play, they ranked 15th in the NFL. We look at third down efficiency and red zone efficiency inside the top 12, but nothing that really stands out as elite here. Only one of their offensive categories is a top 10 category, and it's yards per game. You don't win games by picking up yards. You win games by scoring points. Or, in the case of the Denver Broncos, preventing the other team from scoring more points than you. The defense for the Denver Broncos, 4th in the NFL when it comes to points per game allowed. That's how they finished the regular season. We look at yards per game and yards per play allowed, top 2 in basically every category down the list here. So it is not going to be easy for Drake May and the New England Patriots. Their offense is better than the Broncos' offense, but their offense might be better than the Denver Broncos offense, but the defense here is absolutely amazing. I love this Broncos defense. The defense for the Denver Broncos is better than the Patriots defense. How much better? I guess we're going to find out here today. Just to be fair, we'll take a quick look at the postseason stats there as well. Only one game. Remember, no wild card game for this Broncos team, but in that last game, the offense put up 33 points, 349 yards in that game. They were averaging 5.1 yards per play. Third down efficiency was 50-50. Red zone efficiency, every drive in the red zone in that last game ended in a touchdown. Defensively, that's bad. Every drive in the red zone against the Denver Broncos ended in a touchdown, which is not good, obviously. Now, of course, they did play the Buffalo Bills, which, what a game. This is impressive to do this against the Buffalo Bills. 350 yards, 33 points scored against the Buffalo Bills. This was an overtime game, so remember that this might be a little padded on the stat line right there. The defense really struggled against Josh Allen. We'll see what kind of defense we see today. The defense cannot allow 30 points and expect to win this game because Jarrett Stidham is not going to score 30 points. So unless this Denver Broncos defense scores a touchdown or two today, it's going to be a one-sided affair. Okay, so those are just the numbers. Those are just the stats. Let's talk about some of the team leaders that we're expecting here to show up today. Drake May, this season, 4,394 passing yards, 31 passing touchdowns. He's going to be the engine for this team. Now, they spread the football around a lot. Stephon Diggs has 1,000 receiving yards. Hunter Henry leads the team in receiving touchdowns. But it feels like just about everybody gets targets on this team, whether that's Kayshon Boutte or Demario Douglas or Mac Hollins or whoever it might be. This team can spread the football. Drake May can spread the football. And defensively, you've got Harold Landry on one side with 8.5 sacks. You got Jalen Hawkins with 4 interceptions on the year and Robert Spillane with 97 tackles. Also, let's not forget Travion Henderson, who leads this team both in rushing yards and rushing touchdowns, and interestingly enough, is still technically not the starter, ruled on ESPN. Now, top leaders here for the Denver Broncos. Not Bo Nix today, guys. I got a graphic that might blow y'all's mind in just a moment. But Bo Nix was the heart of this offense, and without him, I don't know what's going to happen. They don't have an identity in the backfield. J.K. Dobbins led the team with rushing yards. R.J. Harvey led the team in rushing touchdowns. They do have, obviously, a number 1 wide receiver in Courtland Sutton. No Troy Franklin today, by the way. Another issue for Jarrett Stidham. But Courtland Sutton over 1,100 receiving yards during the regular season and 7 receiving touchdowns. Really, though, the defense is the spot where you want to get fired up about. Nick Bonito, 14 bags. Alex Singleton, 135 tackles, and Riley Moss with 19 passes deflected. Not to mention multiple players on this Broncos team with interceptions and forced fumbles. This defense is elite. This top side, that's cool. The bottom side, bro, it doesn't get much better than these players on the bottom row here. Okay, let's pivot to the exact personnel we are going to see today. Actually, before we pivot to that, let's just bring up this graphic. I think this is important to bring up. Now, you guys might think I'm crazy. This is Drake May's, okay. This is Drake May's 2025 season. That's this year, 2025, 2026, 2025 stats, right? This is Jarrett Stidham's entire career since 2019. So, in one season, Drake May, 4,394 passing yards, 450 rushing touchdowns. You can see those 31 total touchdowns, 8 interceptions, completion percentage. You can see all those numbers, right? In Stidham's entire career, he has 1,400 passing yards since 2019. Just 100 rushing yards since 2019. He does have as many interceptions as Drake May did this season, but I mean, without a doubt, the completion percentage is one thing, the passer rating is one thing. I just don't have the confidence. I personally don't have the confidence that Jarrett Stidham is going to be able to get this game done, under control. And I think that, I don't know, man. It's going to take something special today for the Denver Broncos to win this game. I think most people have, bet their houses on the Patriots today. And if I was a gambling man, I may have done the same. But who wins the coin toss? Well, I don't know. Apparently you can bet on all that kind of stuff. Michidu saying you're not crazy. Stidham just hasn't played in a long time. B. Bowles asking, what about the running backs? B. Bowles, the running game comparison is right here, my friend. Now, I do want you to take into consideration that this is everybody who has rushed the football past the line of scrimmage. This includes halfbacks, fullbacks, quarterbacks, wide receivers, tight ends on sneaks. It is all of the rushing stats baked into one. This is not one or the other running back right here. But as a unit, the run game comparison here for these two teams. The Patriots, 129 rushing yards per game. We look at the rushing attempts per game and rushing touchdowns per game, and the Patriots are better in all of these categories. Now, yards per attempt, there's something a little off about here, but it's close enough, right? 4.4 and 4.3 shouldn't both be 14th right there, but it's close enough to where it does feel like it's negligible of a difference. We look at rushing yards percentage here as well, and the New England Patriots get most of their yards through the air, and the difference between 33.97 and 34.11, I guess, is 2 spots of a difference, and that's the difference between yellow and orange, but that the color grading is just to kind of simplify things. If you read between the lines, they're actually pretty close. Again, if you read between the lines, it's actually surprisingly close here. Patriots, 129 rushing yards per game, 118 rushing yards per game. We look at rushing attempts per game. The Patriots run the football 2-3 times more, 2 or 3 more attempts per game than the Denver Broncos on average. Same when it comes to yards per attempt. We do see more rushing touchdowns, although 1.3 versus 1.1, again, not a big difference there. So the run game is actually very similar, and we are going to see running backs by committee here today. So why don't we talk about the personnel? Now we can talk about the personnel here. Okay, so let's run through this line. Drake May, quarterback number 1, Ramondre Stevenson and Travian Henderson going to be the 2 running backs here today. I don't know who's going to be the better of the 2, but it's going to be a ground game, I believe, today. Now, Kayshon Boutte on one side, Mac Hollins, and looks like it should be Mac Hollins and Stephon Diggs right now. I do have Kyle Williams, but Mac Hollins has been, absent really. I haven't seen much of Mac Hollins in the past few weeks. Let me double-check this stat right now. 15 games played. If I take a look at the game log for him, looks like the last game that he played was against the Baltimore Ravens on the 21st. So this is Mac Hollins' first game back since December. Mac Hollins will now be back in the starting rotation today for the New England Patriots. We will see how many snaps he's going to get. He could be on a snap count, and even though he's listed as the wide receiver 3, it is very possible that we see Kyle Williams operate in the wide receiver 3 spot with Mac Hollins on a snap count potentially today. We'll keep an eye on that. Hunter Henry, your big tight end for the New England Patriots, and the offensive line for New England. Left tackle, Will Campbell. Left guard, Jared Wilson. At center, Garrett Bradbury. Right tackle, Mike Onwenu. And right guard, Mike Onwenu. And right tackle, Morgan Moses. This will make up the New England Patriots offense. Taking a quick look at the New England Patriots defense here. There will be one absentee today, and it is going to be your sack leader, so I wonder how this is going to play out. There will not be any Harold Landry today, folks. So Christian Barmore, Kiris Tonga, and Milton Williams going to make up your front 3 in the Patriots 3-4 defense. Weak side linebacker Elijah Ponder today. Robert Spillane and Christian Ellis going to be your inside linebackers, and Calebon Chason, your strong side linebacker. Left corner for today's contest, Carlton Davis III. Right corner for today's game will be Christian Gonzalez. And your two safeties for today, Jalen Hawkins, your strong safety, and Craig Woodson, your free safety for the New England Patriots. Of course, head coach on this team. And by the way, I've been saying this since it happened, that John Harbaugh is going to be to the New York Giants what Mike Vrabel has been this year to the New England Patriots. I do genuinely believe, you're hearing it here first, guys, the New York Giants are going to be scary next year. And if it's not immediately next year, in the next 2 years, but I do believe that John Harbaugh going to New York is going to change the NFC East landscape big time. I digress. Mike Vrabel is the head coach of this team of the New England Patriots. Of course, he played and is a Super Bowl winning player for the New England Patriots. Here he is coaching the team. First season, 14 wins, 3 losses, 2 playoff wins already. He has the highest win percentage in Patriots head coach history. Yes, small sample size, sure, but still impressive for the first-year coach here. First-year coach for the Patriots, I should say. Obviously, he was the head coach of the Tennessee Titans, but that's not relevant for today's game. Let's take a quick look now at the personnel for these Denver Broncos, shall we? Denver Broncos, Jarrett Stidham going to be the quarterback today, man. And by the way, should something happen to him, it would be Sam Ehlinger behind him. So, do we have any Stiddy fans in the chat? Jarrett Stidham, not Jared, so don't say Jared. It's Jarrett, Jarrett. Jarrett Stidham going to be your starting quarterback today for this Denver Broncos offense. R.J. Harvey, we will not see, obviously, J.K. Dobbins, who is on IR, has been on IR for a while. Jaleel McLaughlin will be behind him, and Tyler Batty also going to be behind R.J. Harvey today. This is going to be the R.J. Harvey show, and the Patriots defense is going to have to adjust for that. I am sure, I am positive that Stidham has been instructed to try to keep the Patriots off guard here, but the most important thing is protect the football and just try to pick up first downs. Don't worry about those deep shots. Just try to move the sticks today. Okay, there is one absentee on this roster lineup right now who should not be here. He was questionable heading into today's game. He has been ruled out. That is Troy Franklin, as I mentioned earlier. So we will not be seeing Troy Franklin today. Instead, it'll probably be Marvin Mims Jr., maybe Elijah Moore, or Lil Jordan Humphrey. On the other side, Cortland Sutton, Pat Bryant, they will both be available for today's contest, as will Evan Ingram for today. Offensive line for this Denver Broncos team. On the left side, Garrett Bowles. Left guard, Ben Powers. At center, Luke Wattenberg. At right guard, Quinn Miners. And right tackle, Mike McGlinchey. This game is scheduled to start in about 7 minutes, guys. We got a little bit of time here. Let's take a look at the defense now. Okay, so this defense, one of the best defenses in the NFL. Let's talk about them. Zach Allen, DJ Jones, and John Franklin Myers. One of the nastiest front three, followed by one of the nastiest linebacker cores in the NFL right now. This team is pretty much this team is for sure Orange Crush defense. And I love it, man. I think this is great for Denver. Terrible news about Bo Nix because Denver really legitimately had a real shot. And I guess they do still technically have a shot of making it to the Super Bowl. But losing Bo Nix is definitely going to hurt them. Still, the defense not worried about that. All they got to worry about is preventing points and getting the football back when they can. Weak side linebacker, Jonathan Cooper. Your two linebackers on the inside here. On the left inside, it's Alex Singleton. Right inside linebacker, Dre Greenlaw. And you know him, you love him, the sack leader on this team, Nick Bonito, going to be your strong side linebacker. Two safeties, Riley Moss, PS2, Riley Moss, Pat Surtain II. These are going to be, again, two amazing corners here. And then PJ Locke on one side, Talanoa Hufanga on the other side. Chalky team right there. Love the players that they've got on the defensive side of the football. Sean Payton could arguably go down. If they win this game, Sean Payton can go down as one of the greatest coaches of all time. He brought this team to 2 consecutive playoffs after a decade-long playoff drought between last year and this year. Obviously, Bo Nix had a lot to do with that because it wasn't really working out with the Russell Wilson experiment, now was it? Anyways, 3 years in, year 1, Russell Wilson experiment, that went bad. He said, no, sir. We got Bo Nix, who came in last season, and in the last 3 seasons, guys, 32 wins, 19 losses. They do have that playoff win from last week. They also lost the year before in the wild card round of the postseason, and it was to Buffalo. So they were avenged. They avenged their own loss. And they earned the right to be here. Now they're really going to have to earn their right to get into the Super Bowl. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and turn that off really quick. Let's take a look at the chat, see what's going on with you guys. See how this chat is doing today. There we go. We got a super sticker that just popped in right now from Roderick Allen. What's going on, man? He's saying wrecked. Absolutely wrecked right now. I think the Broncos are going to be wrecked at some point right now. Too friggin' nervous, says Vanessa. I can't watch, she says. Freimeister Bond says, stiddy up. Yeehaw, brother. Let's go. Hey, man, I will be here all day long, Unfolded Pancake. Jarrett, who? Almost 3 a.m. here in Thailand. Let's go. What's going on, Chance? Welcome in, sir. Back for another game. Okay, guys, taking a look at this chat right now. It looks like we got a good handful of y'all already before this game gets started. Drago Balboa says 107 plus. Dude, okay, if you have ever had access to Social Blade, if you've never checked out Social Blade, you can find out just about anything on all of your favorite content creators. I encourage you guys to take a look at the Social Blade and see what's going on out there, man. It's pretty crazy. Let's see. I see something coming in from Ramsey saying, you're able to stream, bro, even from the herd truck blood, the snowstorm that we're about to finish up. And don't know what that means, Ramsey, but thanks for checking in, homie. Go Broncos. Let's see. What up, B-Ballin'? Let's go. Stidham was a 4th-round pick by New England in 2019. He sure was, and he technically in 2019 played in a playoff game in garbage time where he threw exactly 0 passes. So, technically, Jarrett Stidham has played a postseason game. Did not start that postseason game. But, yeah, surprised you knew that, dude. Maybe not, but, you know, pretty cool that there are people out there with some pretty good football knowledge. I love that. Daniel, what's going on? Saying like and subscribe. Thank you, Daniel. Shout out to dads in the chat, man. What up, Daniel? I see you, brother. Dad supporting dads, bro. Let's go. Courtney's in the chat. Courtney's saying, doing an okay. Doing A-okay, she says. A-okay. Hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is warm here right now. 3 a.m. in Vietnam. Nice. Okay, guys, there's a couple more stats that we want to talk about here. I just wanted to check in and get a pulse check, see how you guys are doing out there in the chat. Okay, guys, head-to-head comparisons right now. We can take a quick look at the post-game comparison here. Obviously, Stidham in 2025-2026 playoffs has done not very much. Drake May over 2 games, guys. These are the numbers for Drake May in the last 2 contests, wild card and divisional. For a mental refresher for you guys, the last game they played in the the first game they played this postseason in the wild card was against the Chargers. And in the second game they played against another elite defense in the Houston Texans, Drake May was able to put up, it wasn't very much, 179 yards. So 179 passing yards in game 2, 268, excuse me, in game 1. So did much better against the Chargers defense than he did against Houston's. Let's see how Denver's defense holds Drake May here. But over the last 2 games against the Chargers and against the Houston Texans, Drake May has put up these numbers. Very, very low on the completion percentage, considering that during the regular season, Drake May led the NFL. He had the highest completion percentage of any quarterback this year. Taking a look at the defensive comparison between these two teams in the postseason. Remember, the Denver Broncos played the Buffalo Bills after having a bye week. They did go into overtime, but this 2-game samples over here, this is a 2-game sample size, 1-game sample size over there for the Denver Broncos. Good? Okay. Yards allowed per game. On average over those 2 games, the Patriots defense gave up just 224. Now, the Denver Broncos, in 5 quarters, this is over 8 quarters, this is over 5 quarters here, again, overtime, they gave up 449 yards to Buffalo. Rushing yards allowed, they gave up 183 to Buffalo. Meanwhile, the Patriots gave up under 70 in their last 2 games on average, right? This is average rushing yards allowed per game. Postseason playoff defense. Passing yards allowed per game. The Patriots allowing 156 over the last 2 contests. Now, again, got to take that with a grain of salt because there was no Nico Collins there. Honestly, C.J. Stroud was running with – C.J. Stroud struggled in that game. I think the Patriots defense stepped up, but C.J. Stroud also didn't have really anyone to throw the football to. Don't want to make excuses, but the Patriots defense was able to force 6 turnovers in the last 2 games, and they got 9 sacks. That is 2 games. This is what I love about this Denver Broncos defense, man. In just 1 game, the Denver Broncos defense was able to force 5 turnovers. They did struggle to get to Josh Allen, but Josh Allen isn't normally an easy quarterback to bring down anyways. What kind of defense will we see today from these 2 units? So we are about a minute past the scheduled kickoff time. Just a quick look right now at the playoff numbers for the receiving course. Right here, the Denver Broncos through the air in that last game. Bo Nix was on fire. New England Patriots not doing so well in the postseason right now. Tough defenses. But you know what, man? This game is about to get started. I am ready for this game to get started. We should have a lot coming up. Let's see. The helicopters thought they were Jets. Okay. Going to be a good one. Bottoms up, folks, says Silly. What's up, Silly G? What up, Rom John? How you doing, sir? Good to see you again, my friend. 102-3, says James Osborne. You are tripping, sir, but I like your enthusiasm. Too much pressure on May. New England will be too confident without Bo Nix. Oh, okay. I could see that. Hustle World, thank you very much. Looks like Arian Robbie, what's up, dude, saying, I want Seattle and Pats Super Bowl, Mario. What's up? Man, you know, I think Seattle and Patriots Super Bowl would be super cool. You know what, guys? Let's not count the chickens before the eggs have hatched. We've still got a game that's got to get started right now. Gonna refresh my screen here. We should get our drive chart and game cast momentarily. There we go. So we should be having kickoff here any moment. We're lined up for it. I might have to switch to ESPN if this game is on. Oh, it's on Fox, eh? It's on Fox, eh? There we go. Okay, so it looks like my system is a little behind. We'll see if I can't speed this up. Here is the opening kickoff, folks. This will end up going through the back of the end zone, and the Denver Broncos will start with possession. So it will be Broncos football to get us started here. We're going to start this drive on the 35-yard line. It's 1st and 10 coming up right now. Let's do this thing. What's going on, my friend? We got Jim Public Tube saying, what up, King? What up, dude? How you doing, man? Cheers to you, sir. From one kingdom to another, my friend. Cheers. Damn, that coffee's hot. Okay. Got to make sure we got our coffee here today. That coffee's hot. 1st and 10, 35-yard line at the Denver left hash here. Denver Broncos Under center, Jarrett Stidham trips to the right-hand side. Motion on the field here from the left hash. Stidham will hand this off. Carry goes to R.J. Harvey. It's a 1-yard gain. It brings up second down. We'll start the clock. So second down and 9 coming up. The football is now at the Denver Broncos 36-yard line. Football now at the Denver Broncos 36. Probably would help if I had the right game on. There we go. It's like, why are we looking at the Rams game right now? Okay, second down and 9. We'll make the adjustment here on the right side. From the 36-yard line, it's second down. R.J. Harvey gets another carry. This time decides to go to the right. Gets very little here. As a matter of fact, looks like he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. This will bring up a third down and 9. Could easily be a third down and 10. But just like that, 2 plays in, the Denver Broncos are facing at another third down situation, or facing their first third down situation here. Broncos with possession. We'll bring this out. Okay, Stidham in between the 2 hashes from the 36-yard line, trips to the left-hand side, shotgun formation. The Denver Broncos take the snap, a 4-man rush coming in. Stidham in trouble. He's on the run. He throws while getting hit right here. It goes down as incomplete. Good job by the defense right there. Good pressure applied by the New England Patriots defense. It stops the clock with 3:36, and it brings up a 4th down, Denver. Broncos will have to punt here. Good job defensively. Looks like it was Elijah Ponder, the man who's filling in right now on the left-hand side. So Elijah Ponder currently filling in right now for Harold Landry. He gets the pressure and forces the football out. The Denver Broncos on 4th down and 9 are ready to punt. Here's the snap. There is the boot. This one is up and away. And it looks like it's going to go out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. So 1st and 10 coming up for New England. They will start this drive inside their own 10 at the 8-yard line. It's New England Patriots football. Let's go. Okay. So let's adjust our drive chart down below. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome, welcome one and all. My name is Mario. You're watching Football Nation. We do this, I don't know, what would you say, guys? We do this 5 times a week. At least we did during the regular season. It's postseason now, so not very many games left here. I've got that 1st and 10 coming up. The New England Patriots are lined up on the left hash of their own side of midfield. Left hash. 8-yard line, single back formation. Drake May will turn around and hand this over to Ramondre Stevenson. Stevenson will pick up 5 yards. It brings up a 2nd down and 5. Football now at the 13-yard line for New England. Guys, honestly, for real, this could very well be a baseball score kind of game. This could very well be a baseball score kind of game. Both defenses elite. Denver Broncos offense today is anemic. Patriots still going to struggle even at a full cast right now. I formation this time from the 13-yard line. We've got a little bit of motion on the field. Looks like this man in the move is Austin Hooper. It'll be a handoff. Hooper was there to block. It's a 1-yard pickup. It's a 3rd down and 5. Excuse me, 1-yard gain. It's a 3rd down and 4. Football now to the New England 14-yard line. Interesting game, says Leah Bills fan. By the way, that was a catch. Brandon Cooks caught that football. Sorry, Broncos fans. Y'all got away with it yet again. Break. We line up for 3rd down. Drake May keeping the hands warm. It's 3rd down and 4 from the New England 14-yard line. Broncos defense looking to get a stop here. Motion on the field at the top of the screen. It's Stephon Diggs on the move. Looking to Diggs. Tries to thread the needle. Almost picked off. Talanoa Hufanga got hit by some friendly fire there. He's slow to get up. It's an incomplete pass. Dangerous looking delivery here from Drake May. It hit Hufanga in the hands, but he got taken out by Riley Moss and almost got injured on the play. He immediately reached down for that knee. Talanoa Hufanga, great job defensively. Riley Moss actually got in the way of an interception here. It brings up a 4th down and 4 with 12:08, and it's time for the Patriots to punt this away. The snap as Behringer takes it and boots this one outside of the view of the camera. It goes all the way back to about the 42-yard line. Marvin Mims Jr. going to be brought down right then and there. All right, guys, looks like we got a new first down channel member, Kevin. What up, Kevin? How you doing, big dog? Let's go. Nice show, says Alexander. Thank you, Alexander. We've got 12 minutes here left to go. It is time for our first commercial break. What's up, guys? Welcome to Football Nation. I am your host. My name is Mario. If this is your first time watching Football Nation, welcome. Stick around, guys. I know that there is a lot of competition right now, especially for a game of this caliber. AFC Championship, every YouTuber and their moms are out there trying to do what we're doing right now. I firmly believe that we've got a pretty solid product out there on the YouTube landscape, and if you guys agree with me, smash that like button. Come back for more. We'll be here. By the way, football is almost over. NBA basketball right around the corner. Shout out to Rev Green saying time for the first rip. Okay, Rev Green. Let's see. LeBron has tanked the ratings, making flopping cool and stats over whining. LeBron is everything I hate about sports. Oof. Let's see. Crazy how it's been almost a month since I started watching you, says Senku Dr. Peaks. Senku, isn't it, though? And by the way, in that last month, hasn't this channel just gone absolutely bananas? It has been pretty wild lately. I'm with Rev Green, says Ronnie. Okay. All day, Mario? Yes, Dan. We are doing 2 games today, folks. We are doing 2 games today. Reading some comments right now. So, if you guys are new to the channel, I understand most of y'all don't care about the fluff. You guys don't care about what's happening during these breaks. This is my opportunity to connect with you guys. So if this is your first day watching, this is kind of the pattern that we do. If you see this background behind me, it's because there's nothing going on the field. As a matter of fact, if you see anything but this background, it's because we're in a commercial break. Did you receive your silver plaque yet? So, apparently you have to apply for it. It's been a week since we got there. I need to reach out to YouTube this week and try to get that silver play button sent out to us. But it's on its way, and I'm so fired up for it. All right, guys, looks like our commercial break is just about over. Vegeta in Vegetarian saying already looking like an awesome defensive matchup. Apologies for my dyslexia there. Already looking like an awesome defensive matchup, says Vegeta. Well, Vegeta, we're looking at a 1st and 10 coming up right now after the punt as we come back from this commercial break. It is the second drive of the day. The Denver Broncos have possession. We're on the 41-yard line. Jarrett Stidham drops back, and the pressure coming in quickly. Stidham will throw while on the run, trying to come back for it. Incomplete pass right there as he looks upfield to Marvin Mims. Matter of fact, he's looking upfield right here to... who even was that? Pass intended for? Is that a little Jordan Humphrey? Nope. The pass was for R.J. Harvey. He was way upfield, which is why the sense of confusion. Okay, the incomplete pass brings up a 2nd down and 10. 11:52. There's a flag on the play. R.J. Harvey stepped out of bounds and came in, and that is going to be illegal touching of the pass. So here's the replay. They're showing this right now. R.J. Harvey stepped on the sideline. If you are out of bounds, you cannot be the first person to touch the football, and therefore we got a penalty. It's a 2nd down and 10. My guess is that the penalty was declined here. But 2nd down and 10 from the 41-yard line, 11:52. Empty backfield for Jarrett Stidham. Again, at the 41. Drive chart down below for your convenience. Motion to the bottom of the screen, looking to the right, throwing to the right. Incomplete pass intended for Marvin Mims. Brings up a 3rd down. 3rd down and 10. By the way, this is one of those situations where, first of all, take a look at the completion percentage here. Jarrett Stidham is 0 for 3 already. We'll see if Stidham can right the ship right now. It's 3rd down and 10. Big 3rd down opportunity coming up. Shotgun formation, motion to the bottom of the screen. It's Cortland Sutton on the right hash, pointing into the defense right now. Stidham out of the shotgun, drops. He looks to the right. He airs this out. It's a big shot upfield, and it's caught. Big play inside the 10. Marvin Mims Jr. First down, Denver Broncos. It's 1st and goal. That'll go down as 52 yards for Denver. Marvin Mims just on a fly route here. And Jarrett Stidham airs this out. It's 1st and 10. We are inside the red zone. It's actually 1st and goal from the 7 now, folks. 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. Denver Broncos did what? Jarrett Stidham did what? Nah. Yes, believe it. That was blown coverage there by Christian Gonzalez. That was blown coverage there on the defense for the New England Patriots. Timeout will be called with 11:06. I guess they didn't have anything called up right now. Maybe the Broncos didn't expect to be in the red zone, and now Sean Payton is thinking, let's talk about this real quick. What are we going to do here? So, hey, Victoria just became a channel member. Let's go for the boss lady. I see you, Victoria. I see you. Salute. Jarrett Stidham, that was an impressive throw. It had a nice spiral to it. It was a tight spiral. We are currently in the huddle. We have not gone to commercial break. Break! Jaleel McLaughlin is in. Single back formation from the 7-yard line. Strong side to the right. Motion on the field to the bottom of the screen. It's a handoff. It's an end around. Looks like it almost goes backwards, trying to fight to get back to the line of scrimmage. He will. It is Pat Bryant. He picks up 1 yard on the rush attempt. It brings up a 2nd down and goal from the New England 6-yard line now. So at the 6-yard line, it is 2nd down and goal for the Denver Broncos. Broncos are inside of field goal range. Broncos are in the red zone. It's 2nd and goal. Single back formation. Jarrett Stidham pointing into the defense. Stidham under center. Trips to the right-hand side. Motion to the bottom of the screen. Fakes the handoff. Goes to the right. Looks to Cortland Sutton and finds him in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Denver Broncos! Bro, Denver Broncos will be the first to score in this game, and I don't think many of us were expecting that right there. Jarrett Stidham playing. He's punching above his weight class right now. 58 yards on that drive for Jarrett Stidham on just 2 completed passes, 1 passing touchdown as well. And now the Broncos have a 6-point lead in this AFC Championship game. The extra point attempt is up and in. The extra point attempt is good. And we got a game, folks. Okay. We got a game. Where's my Orange Crush at? Where are my Broncos fans at? I did not expect that, says Kevin. We got 55% of the chat leaning in towards the New England Patriots. Denver needs to lose. Seahawks will win the Super Bowl. Let's see. Chuck, good luck there. Let's go, Denver, says Daniel Morales. Let's go, brother. Let's go, dude. He says, let's go, Denver. Stiddy time. Hey, Stiddy. Stiddy looking good on that drive, man. So we do cut back to another commercial break after the touchdown. Not a Broncos fan, not a Peyton fan, says Blackadder -WP 6DN. Green thumb, I see you, bro. That's a Broncos fan right there. Micah checking in right now for the Broncos. Another Broncos fan in right here. Go Broncos. Denver Broncos and New England Patriots. Stidham's audition is going well, says Steve. It sure is. Yes, Broncos, says Melinda Felt. What up, Melinda? Thank you for checking in. Broncos look solid, says Robert Rico. What up, Mr. Rico? Let's go Denver, says David Bacco. Okay, looking for these Broncos fans out here right now. Go Broncos. Kimberly, How about it? Let's go. Like that touchdown? I got it at Jarrett's. Ba-doom. Okay, 007 in the house, says 007. What up, man? Thanks for checking in. Patriots are still winning, though, says Don's Life. All right, Patriots fans, why don't we show these Broncos fans how it's done? A couple of y'all showed up. Where are my Patriots fans at? Looking for those Patriots fans out here. Denver paid off. Let's go Broncos. Broncos are checking in. Let's go Broncos. I see a lot of, okay, Broncos fans showed up a little late on this one. Looking for those Patriots fans, though. Let's go Pats. There we go. Victoria checking in for the Pats. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the middle of a commercial break. When we get back, we'll see the kickoff here. Broncos just scored a touchdown against New England. New England Patriots, get ready because when this commercial break is over, y'all will have possession here. It's going to be your chance to shine. Let's see. Let's go Pats. Let's go Pats. I still think the Pats win. Drake May, says Rogers. Let's go. I'm a Pats fan, says Matt Buchanan. What up, Mr. Matt Buchanan? At least right now, because it looks like you're also an LA Rams fan. Pats Nation in the house. What up, Lynn? What up, Edward? Edward Furst. Hello. All right, guys. Looks like y'all came in hot with all of these comments right now. Looks like the commercial break is just about over, so let's get back to our action here. I will step away from the chat, folks. Feel free to keep that chat flowing. Welcome to Football Nation. For those of you just checking in, my name is Mario. I am your host. We got a lot of time left in this game. We've also got 2 games coming up. Let's call this play as we see it. The kickoff and the kick return. Out past the 25, out past the 30, and down at about the 32-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for New England. They'll line up here on the right hash. I think they'll mark this down at the 32, maybe the 33. Hope you guys are staying warm. And if you're a Broncos fan, I'm sure that fired you up, so you must be feeling warm here. New England Patriots, however, got to get this figured out. So Drake May, one of the greater quarterbacks that we saw this season, definitely elite this year. He is currently lined up with a running back to either side of him in the backfield. Here comes the snap from the 33-yard line. A look to the right-hand side, and there is the first completion of the day for Drake May. A catch, Stephon Diggs. It's good for 6. It's 2nd down and 4. This moves the football to the New England 39-yard line. 2nd down and 4 at the New England 39. Excuse me, 2nd down and 4. Yeah, at the New England 39. Your TV screens are wrong if it says 2nd down and 6, which it does. The person doesn't know how to count to 4. Here's the snap out of the eye, a handoff to the right-hand side. This will be a gain of 3, and this will bring up a 3rd down and 1. So 3rd down and 1. Who pays those guys, bro? I'm literally doing this right now. Doesn't matter. 9:23 here left to go in the first quarter. It's a 3rd down and 1. The handoff to the right-hand side was for Ramondre Stevenson. Ramondre Stevenson picked up just a few. He will stay out there on the field at this moment. So Ramondre still in on the play. Drake May on the left hash from the 42, 43-yard line. Hands off to Stevenson, and it looks like it's going to be enough. That results in a New England Patriots first down. First down for New England. They move the sticks, and it's 1st and 10. Football to the New England 43-yard line. Proper 43 right here. Good run, big first down. Okay, so the drive stays alive. To this point, we have not seen much offensive firepower from the New England Patriots. Maybe this sequence will get us there. Trips on the left-hand side. On the right hash, Drake May pointing into the defense, making sure the offensive line knows their assignments. Looks like they faked the blitz on the right-hand side. It'll be a throw to the left. Catch is made by Stephon Diggs. It goes backwards for a loss of 2. It brings up a 2nd down and 12. Great job by McMillan on the defensive side there. So Jaquan McMillan, the corner, delivers a big hit right there to push back Stephon Diggs, and that was the initial contact there. You can see him pounding the chest. Well deserved. 2nd down and 12. New England on their own 41-yard line. Where do they go from here? Drake May points out to the left-hand side. He's in a shotgun with Ramondre Stevenson. Motion from Austin Hooper to the bottom of the screen. Four-man rush coming in. Drake May lays this one out. Deep shot upfield. Not a lot of separation. It's incomplete as he's shadowed by Pat Surtain. This pass intended for Kayshon Boutte. There was no space at all between Surtain and Boutte, and Surtain was able to deflect that pass. No way. No way, Drake May. Why would you deliver that? 3rd down and 12 coming up now at the New England 41. Clock is stopped. 7:27 left to go here. It's getting loud in Denver. We're midway through this first quarter. Break! Patriots line up. Play clock down to 3, so late to get to the line. Snap coming in. Drake May delivers underneath. It's caught on the check down by Stephon Diggs. He picks up about 3. It brings up a 4th down and 9, and this will not be enough to move the chains. This is where the drive ends, and the Broncos defense steps up again. 2 drives now for New England, 0 points for the Patriots. The Broncos, with everybody underestimating them, now get a chance to drive once again here in this first quarter. So 4th down and 9. The punt team is out here for New England. I don't smell a fake punt here. That is a high-hanging punt. Could have probably put a little more distance on that. Very high-hanging punt. Not a great punt at the end of the day, just 33 yards. Jarrett Stidham has a pass for longer than that punt, which is a fact. Jarrett Stidham has a pass that went for longer than that punt did just now. Terrible punt by the New England Patriots. They would have been better off with a touchback. This football is on the Denver 23-yard line. Denver gets possession. 6:33 left to go, and we go to another commercial break. All right, guys. So, who will go to the Super Bowl? Who will go to the Super Bowl? All right, man. Give the ball back to Stiddy, says Micah. Let's go, Patriots, says Iburn. Ava, what's going on? Saying, yes, sir. What's going on, Ava Bonds? Pabby Man says, Big D for NE. Giggity. Stiddy, rags to riches. 23-21 Patriots. Great channel, says Eric. Let's go, Eric. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Let's see. Mark McKay saying, I once dated a ghost. I had my suspicions when she walked through the door. Wait, what? Thank you, Eric Novella. Who wants it more, says Edward. Seahawks 100, says John. John saying Seahawks are going to the Super Bowl for sure. Would love to see old AFC West Super Bowl. Go Broncos, Seahawks. Ooh, okay. Okay. For those of you who don't remember, the Seattle Seahawks did once upon a time play in the AFC. Only team to play both the AFC and NFC Conference Championship games. Just a fun fact about the Seattle Seahawks. Not important for this game. Thank you, Visual Art 4. Says love the channel. Appreciate that. Reading some of these here. What team do you support? Says Naruto Messi. Well, Mr. Messi, I hope we can still be friends. I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan, man. I wear my chain during game days. I wear my Cowboys jersey during Cowboys game days. It's the only time, really, that you are not going to see me in a tie is when my Dallas Cowboys play. Again, I hope we can still be friends. Obviously, I'm no threat to your team if you're not a Cowboys fan because the Cowboys are low-key terrible right now. Broncos versus Seattle. You know, man, I wouldn't be upset with that, personally. Says Jay Thomas. Folks, our commercial break is just about over. So just a quick recap here. The Patriots had another drive stall out. The Patriots did just punt. The punt was only 33 yards. The Denver Broncos now have possession, and it's 1st and 10 at the Denver 23. Single back formation. Jarrett Stidham under center on the left hash. He steps back, and we get motion on the field. A lot of shifting on the right side here. Strong side to the right. Snap comes in, 1st and 10. They go to the right-hand side, and R.J. Harvey uses a couple blocks. R.J. Harvey picks up 9 yards on the carry. It's 2nd down and 1, and it moves the football out to the Denver 32. 9-yard gain right there from the Denver 23 to the Denver 32. They're highlighting the big play right now from Jarrett Stidham. So 2nd down and 1. Denver 32-yard line. 2nd down and 1. 6 minutes here left to go. Shotgun. Motion to the top right now. Again, a lot of motion on the field here. It's Adam Trotman who's on the move. Snap comes in. Stidham against the 4-man rush. They're not blitzing at all against him. He looks to the right, and he connects this time on the right-hand side. It's Pat Bryant. It's not a big gain. It was just a 2nd down and 1, but he picks up 2 yards, and the result of the play is going to be a Denver Broncos first down. First down for Denver. It's 1st and 10. This moves the football out to the Denver 32-yard line. We are still shy of midfield right now. We are still shy of midfield. Denver on their own 34 after that 2-yard gain. So 1st and 10. Denver 34-yard line. On the right hash in a shotgun formation. Looks like Tyler Batty is in on this play right now as the running back. It's actually McLaughlin, excuse me. And it's going to be a keep. And Stidham is going to fool everybody, and he goes forward for a gain of 8. I bet Stiddy could have run that to the house, bro, honestly, if he tried. Good run from Jarrett Stidham. It's a 2nd down and 2, and the Patriots sleeping on this dude. Okay, here's the other thing, right? Jarrett Stidham has only played in like 4 career games, or only had like 4 career starts. There is not a lot of tape on Stiddy. There might be some preseason tape, but we legitimately don't know what to expect out of this dude. We've got an I formation, play clock down to 3, 2nd down and 2 from the 42. Stiddy turns around and hands this off to R.J. Harvey. Harvey picks up just enough for a first down for the Denver Broncos. Moves the football from the Denver 42 to the Denver 44. The result of the play, first down, Denver. So 1st and 10. The Denver Broncos now getting closer and closer to midfield right now. So we line up on the Denver 44 for this next first down. Less than 4 minutes here left to go in the first quarter. Break! The Broncos line up. Stiddy under center again. Another single back. Motion to the bottom of the screen from Marvin Mims. The blitz dialed up right now. He runs right past the assignment. They managed to hold R.J. Harvey to a yard. Man, if that was going to be a drop back here, I think Jalen Hawkins on the safety blitz that got dialed up right there would have absolutely crushed Stiddy. But it was a handoff. R.J. Harvey managed to pick up a yard. We're now lined up on the 45-yard line. Patriots dialed up the blitz. It might be time to dial up some more. Ladies and gentlemen, hold the phone. Robert Spillane, the left inside linebacker for the New England Patriots, the man who has the most tackles for this New England Patriots defense, is down on the ground right now. We've cut to a commercial break. Looks like someone just dropped a super. Let's take a quick look at that. I got to pull up my chats. Another super chat. I saw a couple come in, guys. Looks like this one here from Roderick Allen. Thank you, Roderick. Appreciate that. Here's the other one that just popped in. Both Nix and Stidham came from Auburn and used them both in running packages, says Win Stop Poor. Winston. It's Winston Poor. Winston, what's going on, man? How are you? Thank you for that super chat, Winston. I appreciate that, and I appreciate the knowledge that you just dropped. Not on me. Yes, on me. You dropped some knowledge on me too, bro. I did not know that. But to the 9,000 or 10,000 people who are watching right now, there you go, guys. If you did not know, now you know. Thanks to our boy Winston. Thank you, Winston, for that super. Thanks for the knowledge, bro. Thank you for that. Okay, let's go down to our newest chats coming in right now. Yo, I'm a Cowboys fan too, bro. Let's go Cowboys Nation, says Naruto. Let's go, bro. No, they both came from Oregon. That is actually more accurate to me. Yeah, I remember Bo Nix absolutely playing for Oregon. I remember covering games with Bo Nix playing for Oregon. So curious where the Auburn package came from. Let's see. Came from Auburn and used them both. Let's take a look, because there's a chance that, before the transfer right there, before any transfer right there, maybe someone can do a little more digging. Folks, we're in the middle of a commercial break right now. We are in the middle of a commercial break right now. When we get back, it's 2nd down and 9 at the Denver own 45. We went to an injury timeout by the officials because Robert Spillane of the New England Patriots defense is down on the ground. So, in case you are curious, I don't know who this guy is. Here he is, right there, Robert Spillane. He is the left inside linebacker, and not only is he the left inside linebacker, he leads the team in tackles right now. So, Harold Landry, who leads the team in sacks, is already out for today's game. You lose Robert Spillane, and you are literally losing your 2 best players on the defensive side. Spillane is up. He has walked out to the blue tent. They're going to be taking a look at him here in just a moment. In the meantime, we still got action. So they've cut back to the field, 45-yard line, 2nd down and 9, shotgun formation. They're showing blitz on the defensive side for the Patriots. This could be a fake. It's not. They send the house. R.J. Harvey stopped. It's 3rd down and 9. So 3rd down and 9 at the line of scrimmage here. No gain. Looks like 2X Noah the Kid saying I'm a Seahawks fan. Thanks, 2X Noah the Kid. Appreciate that right there. Do you think the Patriots will get some life? Question mark. I need Drake May anytime touchdown. I think you'll get that. Blitz coming in again. Stidham under pressure. Stidham fires. Ooh, he hit his target. Stidham against the 6-man blitz hit his target, but Courtland Sutton couldn't hang on to the football. So a good pass from Jarrett Stidham under pressure. Good pass from Jarrett Stidham under pressure. A little bit behind Courtland Sutton, but he should have caught that. Either way, the pass is incomplete. This will bring up a 4th down. The Patriots able to do just enough to force the punt. 2 minutes and 28 seconds left to go in the first quarter of this game. Here comes the punt team for the Denver Broncos. Broncos going to put their foot through this one. This goes up, up, and away. And it does bounce into the end zone. Therefore, we have a touchback, and the New England Patriots will take over on the 20-yard line. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the first quarter of this game. Glad to be live with you guys. Appreciate y'all out here. Appreciate y'all watching this live stream with me today. We got 2 games, y'all, and then we'll have 2 weeks before the next one. Yeah. You heard that right. It'll be 2 weeks before we get the Super Bowl. Don't worry. I will be covering a few games. I might do a couple of warm-up games for the NBA this week. We are working on some other stuff for this channel. So if you guys are interested in basketball, be sure to come back. We will be working on some new graphics and some new designs right now. New technology right now that will actually legitimately be Football Nation proprietary. Anyways, 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line, single back formation. Snapping a handoff to the left-hand side, and this time the ball carrier is Travian Henderson, who gets his first carry of the day, picks up 4 yards. It's 2nd down and 6. Clock starts ticking once again. So 2nd down and 6. 2 minutes on the clock. New England Patriots move the football from the 20 to the 24. They huddle. Patriots in the huddle. Break! Drake May breaks the huddle, and it is loud. You can see the Broncos fans just banging on the side of the walls here. From the 24, Drake May on the left hash. Single back. Takes it, fakes it, goes to the right-hand side. Pressure coming in, and Drake May's going to be bagged. Down he goes. It's Q Robinson. Bagged on the play. A sack lunch delivered to Mr. May, and he will lose 9 yards on that play. It brings up a 3rd down and 15. 3rd down and 15 coming up here. Man, what a tackle here. Drake May goes down. All right, 3rd down and 15. Can Drake May connect? He throws it short, and the pass is incomplete. Wow. Talk about anticlimactic. Looking for Ramondre Stevenson on that play. It was 3rd down and 15. He passed the football just 3 yards past the line of scrimmage. Yeah, I don't know. That wasn't even a shot upfield, man. So 1:02 left to go. It's 4th down and 15. The Patriots seem to be in a haze. Maybe too much of Rev Green's maybe too much of whatever Rev Green is doing on his side of the camera. They might be a little hazed right now. Here is a punt. A decent punt. Good tackle at the end of it here. Good job by the Patriots to bring him down. Either way, guys, it's 1st and 10 for the Denver Broncos. Broncos now have the football. And Denver will line up on the 43-yard line. So good field position here for Denver. Broncos defense standing tall. We cut back to another commercial break. Okay. Welcome, folks. Okay, that coffee is finally drinkable. Way too hot moments ago. All right, folks, so we're towards the end of the first quarter. Not quite there yet. Let's see. The Pats are cooked. May is trash, says J-Dog Slim. Uh-oh. Patriots selling, saying, Doggy, you think so? Okay, man. Let's keep ripping that Red Green. Mario, I will cover baseball in September and October. Probably not going to cover summer baseball, Robert. I'll probably be covering the World Cup this summer. That's the plan, at least, is to cover the World Cup. But, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Shout out to, looks like Jim, saying Gallagher is in the house. What up, Gallagher? Thanks for checking in. Broncos came out ready to play, says Hog Out. What up, Hog Out? What's up, Arian Robbie? Says, what up, Mario? Here they go again. Field position, says Mr. Ooh, we got a Steelers fan. Hey, how do you feel about the Mike McCarthy hire? Yay or nay? Curious. If we've got Steelers fans in the chat right now, curious. Matter of fact, I really love that you left this comment right there and that I saw your name. I do want to bring this up right here. Didn't bring up this graphic earlier, but this is going to be the NFL draft order here, guys. Let's turn this on. This is the NFL draft order, and in my humble opinion, I think that this McCarthy hire, I think they're trying to lose. When was the last time the Pittsburgh Steelers had a top 10 pick? You keep going to the postseason. You keep not going very far in the postseason. Mike Tomlin, yeah, that's great, man. You've got a winning record all 19 years, but you're not giving your team any room to really grow. I mean, you got to get some of those younger players. You got to get some of those, I don't know, dude. It's just, to me, it makes little sense to bring in McCarthy. It also makes little sense to bring back Aaron Rodgers. What is the point? You're going to finish in the same spot. You're not going to end up with a top 10 draft pick. Anyways, we'll talk more about that during halftime. Right now, we've got a minute left to go in the first quarter. Jarrett Stidham taking over here. Jarrett Stidham taking over right now. Denver Broncos have the football. It's 1st and 10 at the 43. Shy of midfield. Stidham takes the snap. He hands this off to the right-hand side, and it looks like McLaughlin will pick up about 4. Call it a gain of 3. It's 2nd down and 7, and we start the clock. We'll need to see one more play here at least before the end of this quarter, with about 40 seconds here left to go. Looks like there's an 11-second difference between the game clock and the play clock. It's 2nd down and 7 at the Denver 46. Denver 46 here. Camera focused on the coordinators here for these Denver Broncos. Jarrett Stidham. You can see the breath. You can see the fog coming off his breath. Takes the snap here, looks to the left, throws to the left. The catch is made. Looks like this time it's Evan Ingram, and on 2nd down and 7, he picks up exactly that. 1st down, Denver Broncos. Evan Ingram moves the football from the Denver 46 to the New England 47, and it ends the quarter. So that's the end of the first quarter, folks. That final play results in a 1st down. When we get back from the commercial break, it will be the start of the second quarter. It'll be a 1st and 10, and the Denver Broncos are going to be in the New England Patriots side of midfield. So, another commercial break. Let's just ask a thought right now. Where are you guys watching from? Where are you watching from? And snow, yes or no? Snow, yes or no? Snow, yes or no? Pittsburgh's in the house. Indiana's in the house. Boise, North Carolina. What's up, guys? Gravity rips. Stidham Foles, what's going on? Pennsylvania's in the chat. Mikey in Arizona. Probably not a lot of snow in Arizona, huh? Almost 17 watching right now, says Wixie Bits. Let's go. Let's go. Gettysburg. Okay, South Carolina, Georgia, Minnesota, Sacramento, Texas, Montana. Look, if you guys are curious, I'm in San Antonio, Texas, the big 210, Alamo, baby, the Alamo City. Remember the Alamo. It did not snow here, at least not on my side of town. Those of you in San Antonio, those of you in the Bexar County area, I hope you guys are staying safe. Those of you north of San Antonio, whether you're in Texas or anywhere else in the country, I hope you guys are staying safe. I hope you guys are staying warm out here. Looks like Guayaquil, Ecuador, the Netherlands in the chat. Tennessee is in here. Green Thumb says a lot of ice. East Tennessee, been away. Denver 7. So actually, it's funny. Jeremy, I don't know if you're watching this right now. Our boy Jeremy Webb, he sent me a message on Facebook, and he says, check out what it looks like in Ohio right now. His whole truck, like literally the snow is up past the doors, and you can barely see this dude's truck, man. I'm guessing that it's got to be snowing pretty hard for a lot of you guys. I hope everyone's got power or at least some sort of heat. Okay, again, I know I'm rambling a little bit, but we are in the middle of a commercial break. Let's see. It looks like Aztec, New Mexico. What's going on, Rank Outsider? Cheers to you. Go Spurs go, says 210 Wemby. Let's go, man. I will be covering the San Antonio Spurs. Netherlands in the house. Phoenix is in the house. What up, Courtney? Jesse saying Portugal. What up, man? Out in Portugal. Pinehurst, North Carolina. 1 inch of ice. Ice, not snow, ice. That's, you can skate on that. That's crazy, dude. Colorado Springs, Saskatchewan, Canada. That's nothing new to you, huh, Brad? All right, guys. Thank y'all for hanging out with me during that commercial break. The commercial break is officially over. We are back, and we're starting the second quarter now. 1st and 10. Left hash. At the Broncos logo, Jarrett Stidham, under center, takes the snap and fakes the handoff. A 4-man rush coming in, looks to the right, throws to the right. Catch is made by Jaleel McLaughlin, and he'll pick up 2 yards on the reception. I will say probably could have dropped the flag there for holding, but it wasn't dropped. So 2nd down and 8. 2nd down and 8. Stidham. Taking a look at the officials right now. I think he's maybe looking to the sideline. We do have a 2nd down at the New England 40. I'd say that's the 46-yard line. So 2nd down and 8 at the New England 46. Shotgun formation. R.J. Harvey standing to the right of Stidham. Stidham looks left, looks right, throws right. Catch made. This time it's Courtland Sutton. That's his 2nd catch of the contest. He's up to 11 yards now, but that play was a gain of 5. It brings up a 3rd down and 3. So that was the 2nd reception today for Courtland Sutton. He's now got 2 receptions for 11 yards, and the first reception he had was a 7-yard touchdown, 6-yard touchdown. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 3 at the New England 40-yard line. Broncos in Patriots territory in the shotgun. Stidham with 2 left. 1 right. Takes it, looks left, delivers. Catch is made left-hand side. Lil Jordan Humphrey picks up about 5 on 3rd down and 3. That's good for a Denver Broncos. 1st down. 1st down for Denver. We got a 1st and 10. My guess right now, Brandon Perna probably loving this game right now here too. He's out there. I know he's watching this game right now. I wouldn't be surprised if he's live streaming this here. Shout out to the Broncos fans that I know are watching this right now. Gray 59, I see you, brother. I know you're out there somewhere. Same goes to Country Kisses if you're out there. 35-yard line. Stidham fakes the throw and hands off here. RJ Harvey steps on the gas and picks up 9. It's 2nd down and 1. I hated Patriots. Let's see that. A super chat just popped in right now. Let's go Denver for the love of God and everything holy and good. Let's go. Okay, man. 2nd down and 1 coming up. Big carry for RJ Harvey on that last play. It's 2nd down and 1 at the New England 26 as we approach the red zone. So, at the New England 26-yard line, the Denver Broncos have pushed into Patriots territory. A handoff here goes to Adam Prentice, and Adam Prentice picks up 3 yards on 2nd and short. The result of the play is another Denver Broncos first down. First down for Denver, and the Broncos are firing right now. Firing on all cylinders here. 1st and 10 at the New England 23 after the first down pickup. 1st and 10 at the New England 23. Jarrett Stidham with the left hand pointing out to the defense. He is under center. We've got an I formation this time. On the left hash, it'll be a handoff to RJ Harvey, who picks up 2 yards. Looked like 3 to me, but the officials are going to mark him down at the New England 21. And this has been a very good drive. So far, this drive has gone, hey, Jordan, with a first down membership being gifted out right there. Let's go, Jordan. I appreciate that. You know what? Let's see if I can't match you, bro. Membership gifting. Let's do it, man. Let's gift out 5 extras. All right, shotgun formation coming in right here from the 21-yard line. Looking to the right, looking to the left. Going to scramble now. Jarrett Stidham sees a gap right now. He's going to scramble. Not going to do much. Gets it down to the 19-yard line. It's 3rd down and 6. 2-yard pickup, but it does put us inside the red zone. Mr. Crazy Gamer. Looks like Blake Preston got one gifted there. 50-50 poll is crazy. We got 10,000 votes already on the poll. 10,000 votes already on the poll. Okay, 3rd down and 6. Shotgun formation. Lil Jordan Humphrey is the motion man. We've got a balanced formation with wide receivers, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Blitz coming in hard right now. They are on the chase of Jarrett Stidham on 3rd down and 6. He tries. It's a 4th down and 1. We are inside of the red zone, and Sean Payton going to have to make a decision here. I think I know what the decision's going to be. It should be take the points here. Hey, Jordan gifting out 5 more. Let's go, Jordan. Appreciate that, bro. So Jarrett Stidham scrambles to the right-hand side. It brings up a 4th down and 1. My guess here is that Sean Payton's going to want to think about this. With Bo Nix, this is an obvious go for it. With Jarrett Stidham, you think twice about what's going on. We're in the huddle. Break! Uh-oh. Scratch that. Timeout is called. So timeout is taken, folks. It's 4th down and 1 at the New England 14-yard line. So we are inside the red zone. Broncos inside the Patriots red zone. And where do they go from here? So timeout was called. The Broncos only have 1 remaining after this. Take a look at the chat, see what's going on with you guys real quick. They haven't cut to a commercial break, so we're not going to step away from this page either. All right. 4th and 1. Looks like they're going to leave the offense out there. Do you think this is the right choice? Or are they really gambling here and rolling the dice? This could be a 2-possession game. Or it could be a turnover. Single back. Under center. Stidham has a man in motion. He fakes the handoff. He's in trouble. He throws it, and it's picked off. It's intercepted by the New England Patriots. It's a 1st down, New England. There we go. Actually, the officials are saying it was incomplete, but either way, it was 4th down. And even if it's an incomplete pass, let's watch it one more time. Yeah, it's definitely incomplete. Either way, Doesn't matter. It's definitely incomplete, but Woodson was able to get his hands in right there. It's a turnover on downs, guys, and that is where the drive ends. So Patriots able to get a fourth down conversion, or a fourth down stop, I should say. Broncos unable to convert on that fourth down opportunity. Should have taken the points. I know, man. I know it's tough. Everyone wants to go for it on fourth downs these days. Nobody wants to take the points. The score is still 7-0. And for those of you just checking in right now, if this is your first time watching this channel, I do have a scoreboard above my head. Let's take a quick moment here, guys. For those of you who are just checking in, for those of you who have, the ability to see is super important. We do have a lot of folks who watch or listen to this content because of visual impairments. But if you are able to see the screen, let me kind of walk y'all through what we've got here, our setup. Up top, guys, we've got our scoreboard. Out here, we can control all of this. By the way, and I shouldn't say this right now, not a flag on the day. Shouldn't have said it. I shouldn't have said it, but when we have flags, I drop the flag. If it goes under review, we'll go into review. Depending on who it's on, we will tell you what team the penalty is on, whatever the penalty might be. This way, you are filled in, and you know what's going on there. If we have field goals, I'll also show you guys the field goal attempts, depending on who's out there kicking, so you can see those using the scoreboard up top. So I got the scoreboard up top for you guys. I've got stats on the right-hand side. Take a look at this stat, for instance. -2 passing yards total after that sack. It was a 7-yard. He's got 7 passing yards today, but he was sacked for a loss of 9, so -2 passing yards today for the New England Patriots. Stats on the right-hand side, if you are curious for that, and I have not one, but 2 drive charts down below. One is CBS. The one at the very bottom is the ESPN drive chart. And, of course, if you're looking for your sports betting or anything like that, I've got scrolling ticker at the bottom of the screen filling y'all in there as well. So, New England going to take over here, guys. We are in the middle of a commercial break after the turnover on downs. It is about to be 1st and 10. Well, it looks like we're cutting back to the commercial break, so let's get back into our normal spot. Jordan, thanks for gifting out those memberships, man. I appreciate that. And Sue Brown, welcome to First Downs. All right, guys, 14-yard line shotgun formation. Here is the snap dropping back. Drake May is in trouble. He's in serious trouble. He runs into that Orange Crush defense, and down goes May. 1st and 10 becomes 2nd down and 13. This Denver Broncos defense showed up to play today. Denver Broncos defense showed up big time here. So 2nd down and 13. This moves them back. By the way, DJ Jones is the man who got the sack on the play. DJ Jones makes the sack. It's 2nd down and 13. Drake May, trying to keep those hands warm, takes the snap against the 4-man rush. May again looks to the left. You can feel the frantic throw right there. Overthrows Demario Douglas. The pass is incomplete. It stops the clock with 8:36 and it brings up a 3rd down and 13. Demario Douglas was able to get up, but he had to kind of really stretch for that one. Let's see if New England can convert. Okay. 3rd down and 13. 8 minutes and 36 seconds left to go here in the first half of this game. Championship game, guys. Whoever wins this one is the champion of the AFC and will go on to the Super Bowl. 4-man rush comes in. Drake May throws a dart up the middle. Welcome back, Mac Hollins. That's a 20-yard grab for Mac Hollins, and it moves the football from the New England 11 to the New England 31. Result of the play, 1st down, Patriots. And so New England gets a fresh new set of downs. Mac Hollins makes a 20-yard grab, tackled there by Riley Moss. And you know what? Hollins bobbled the pass just to begin. So 31-yard line, New England Patriots, offset I formation here. Austin Hooper to the bottom of the formation. It's a trap play, and it looks like it's a 2-yard pickup on the trap to the left-hand side. So this brings up a 2nd down and 8, moves the football from the New England 31 to the New England 30. we're still on the left hash. Second down and 8. New England Patriots in the huddle right now. Drake May, break. We line up. Second down and 8. Football at the New England 33. We've got running backs to either side of Drake May, one on the left, one on the right. Motion on the field to the bottom of the screen here. The motion man is Kayshon Boutte. Delivers up the middle to Stephon Diggs on second down and 8. He'll pick up a little bit more than half the distance. It will bring up a third down and 3 after the 5-yard catch. Tackle there made by PS2. So Pat Surtain gets another tackle. Stephon Diggs gets another catch. It's his 4th reception. He has just 12 yards today, guys. I'm going to scroll down over on the right-hand side just a little bit so you can see. All right. Looks like 6 minutes and 47 seconds here left to go on third down and 3. Take a look at some of those stats here. Stephon Diggs, lone receiver at the top of the screen. Drake May drops, and in that pocket, he goes down. Down he goes. It's Zach Allen who gets a bag. And the Broncos defense continues to put the pressure on Drake May. It brings up a 4th down and 3 as Drake May is sacked just inches behind the line of scrimmage, but Zach Allen is able to make the tackle. Big play there. It's time to punt again. So the Patriots, 4 drives, 4 punts today. Don't know what is going on with this New England Patriots team. The offense, nobody can get open. Fair catch signaled here at about the 17-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Okay, 1st and 10 coming up right now. And it looks like they're going to cut to another commercial break here. Okay. They are cutting to another commercial break. That's okay. All right, guys. So, those of you who are still with me, what's up, man? Could be the altitude, says Eric. You think so? Let's break, says James. 3 sacks on Drake May. Damn, yeah, man. What's going on? What's going on is the Denver defense. True. The backup quarterback curse is true, says David Ellis. Sundays with Mario, says Jovan. Javante Music. What up, Javante Music? I reckon. What's going on, man? Keep it up, Broncos. Coming from a Jets fan. Bwahaha. Jets fans probably happy to see the Patriots getting hurt right now. Would be crazy if the Broncos win a Super Bowl with a backup quarterback. Would be crazy if the Broncos won a Super Bowl with a backup quarterback. It's still early, says Jason Perry. It is. And it's a 1-possession game. By the way, let's change the possession needle here. It is Broncos football. We have cut to a commercial break, folks. Punt again. That is the 4th drive and the 4th punt of the day for the New England Patriots. The Broncos have a 7-point lead right now. Their last drive ended inside of the red zone. They could have taken points. They chose to go for it on 4th down. The result was a turnover on downs, but don't get too excited, says Larry, talking to the Broncos there. I'm Russian and I love the NFL, says Silver Edits. What's up, man? What do you guys say? Nostrovia? Is that cheers? Is that right? I don't know. I might be making things up. Let's see. John right now saying, please say hi to Mary Ann watching from North Aurora. What's going on, Mary Ann? Welcome in. Welcome to Football Nation. We are about, looks like I'm almost 4 minutes away from the 2-minute warning, guys. So a little less than 6 minutes left to go in the first half of this game. We will have a trivia quiz at halftime for you guys. We will have a trivia quiz at halftime for you guys to keep y'all entertained during these longer stretches where we don't have any action. Ed Cross says, I love the Colts and whoever is playing the Patriots, says Ed Cross. Does Ramondre Stevenson have any receiving yards, asks Raw. Let's take a look at it. Commercial break is just about over. These are all of your receivers here. By the way, thank you to CrossStitch626 gifting out a few Football Nation memberships here as well. So, Ramondre Stevenson has 1 target, 0 receptions. So to answer your question there, Raw, No, Stevenson has 0 receiving yards. Broncos have the football with about 6 minutes left to go. From the 18-yard line, it's going to be a handoff here. R.J. Harvey picks up about 5. It's 2nd down and 5. We'll start this clock once again. So 2nd down and 5 at the Denver 22-yard line. Thank you, guys. Roderick, thank you very much, man. I appreciate that super there as well. All right, folks. We've got ourselves a 2nd down and 5 motion from R.J. Harvey. Another balanced formation, this time from the 22-yard line. The Denver Broncos on 2nd down and 5, looking for Courtland Sutton. That pass was behind the intended receiver. Bo Nix would have made that pass. Pass is incomplete. It's 3rd down and 5. Courtland Sutton cut inside. Honestly, though, Christian Gonzalez, had it been ahead, I wonder. Okay, all right, let's not speculate. Let's just call it like we see it. Courtland Sutton, hands on the head. Can't believe that he didn't make that grab. Either way, break. Broncos line up. Jarrett Stidham trips to the left, motion down to the bottom of the screen from Lil Jordan Humphrey. 4-man rush coming in. Now it's a blitz. It's a delayed blitz. Catch made here by Marvin Mims Jr. And on 3rd down and 5, the man picks up 5. And the result of the play is a Denver Broncos 1st down. 1st down for Denver. Okay. 1st and 10 at the Denver 27-yard line. Marvin Mims, good stretch. Way to pick up the 1st down. You can see Stidham saying 1st down. Is it a 1st down? 1st down, ref. It is. Indeed, 1st down. By the way, the Denver Broncos have picked up 8 1st downs. The New England Patriots have picked up just 2. Look at the difference in yardage here on the right-hand side. 1st and 10, a handoff up the middle. There goes Jaleel McLaughlin. It's his 2nd carry of the day. He picks up 5 yards on this one and brings up a 2nd down and 5. 2 carries, 8 yards for Jaleel McLaughlin. The Denver Broncos running back, he is still out there on the field for this next play as well. Going to get my clock up to speed. It seems to be about 20 seconds behind here. Break. Stidham goes up behind Wattenberg. So Stidham in an I formation this time. Looks like Elijah Moore is out there on this play. Is he out there on this play? I don't think so. Either way, a turnaround and a handoff to Jaleel McLaughlin for a gain of just 1. 3rd down and 4 at the Denver 33. This moves the football from the Denver 32 to the Denver 33. This could be another punt if they don't convert here. Patriots defense also standing with some confidence. Mike Vrabel seems a little less cool, calm, and collected than Sean Payton does in this moment. They just panned to both head coaches here. And Vrabel, I think, starting to feel the pressure. Looks like another $2 super chat coming in. We'll take a look at that in just a second. Shotgun left side, blitz coming in. They've dialed it up. Stidham is on the run. Stidham going to throw this thing away. Is that a fumble? I think it might be a fumble. I think this could be a scoop and score. Or was that a forward pass? There's a flag on the play. Hold the phone. They might call this intentional grounding. That could be a forward, or this could be a pass for intentional grounding, which is what it looked like to me. It did look like Stidham tried to throw the football. It could be a touchdown, maybe, possibly. I hope everyone here is having a blessed day. Go Seahawks. Intentional grounding. Offense. It'll be a 10-yard penalty, I guess, from the spot of the foul is what he said. Is that right? And a loss of down. So it'll bring up, wow, 4th down and 24. It's also a loss of down. So 4th down and 24. Stidham was way backed up right there. Big Broncos fan from Jersey for about 30 years. Stuck watching from Chicago. Go Broncos. Hashtag climb higher. What's up, man? Who else but BC? Who else but BC? Who else but Quagmire? It's Quagmire. Giggity, giggity, goo. So 4th down and 24. The football all the way backed up to the Denver 13-yard line. Vrabel has the challenge flag out. He thinks it was a backwards pass and a scoop and score. And he's talking to the white hat right now, swearing at the white hat here. So let's take a look at this. Jarrett Stidham. I don't know, man. I think that's backwards anyways. I think that's the right. I think it should be a scoop and score. So Vrabel. That's forward. That's forward. There's a challenge here. Okay, hold the phone here. So Stidham pushes this one, and it does go backwards, man. It does go backwards. That could have been a fumble, and it should be a scoop and score. This is why I did my homework, says James Joseph. Bro. They're saying that's clearly backward as well. This play is currently under review, and it should be a touchdown for the Patriots defense here. No whistle came in. I think that's a backwards pass. It's a turnover. It is going to bring up a 1st down. It's 1st and 10 for the Patriots. They are not going to give the Patriots the touchdown. We cut back, and the Patriots had possession here, guys. So this is going to be a catch. 1st and 10 from the 12, a 6-yard grab. We're in the red zone. It is Patriots football. The challenge, I suppose, was successful here. And now it's 2nd down and 4. It's 2nd down and 4. The Patriots took over inside the red zone. We are at the Denver 6-yard line. Patriots about to score this one right now. They did take back the touchdown. Patriots going to have to earn it, though. Here's the snap. Drake May on the scramble. Drake May gets in. Touchdown, New England Patriots. About dang time. Touchdown, New England Patriots. And that happened quickly. A 2-play drive. Jarrett Stidham. He was the reason that the Patriots were able to score this touchdown is because of that fumble. I don't know what Stidham was doing. He should have just eaten the bag. He should have just gotten sacked. Instead, he tried getting cute with it. He ends up throwing the football backwards. The Patriots recovered. It should have been a touchdown 2 plays ago, but it doesn't matter. Patriots extra point attempt, ugly looking, but it does go up and in. Okay. All right. So let me just explain what happened one more time here. They're showing the highlights. I'm going to do my best to explain this, so bear with me, guys. We have cut to a commercial break after the New England Patriots score. It is now 7-7. Patriots with 7, Broncos with 7. Broncos about to get the football when we get back from this commercial break. So Stidham had the football, and he started dropping back. He goes all the way back to, like, honestly, where this graphic is. And with the football, he pumped. Okay, I'll show y'all right now. With the football, he pump faked, and then he felt the pressure. He keeps backing up, and then with 2 hands, he looks to the left and shoves it. He does a shove pass this way, but it's backwards. In real time, the officials saw him throw the football into this area. They said it was a forward pass, and they called it intentional grounding because there was nobody in this area. However, Vrabel said, nah, fam, and dropped his challenge flag, said that was a backwards pass. By the way, at the end of the pass that Stidham had done, the New England Patriots defense came down, and they took the football to the end zone. But the officials obviously got that call wrong. Challenge was made. Challenge was successful. Patriots took over right there at about the 10-yard line anyway. So the Patriots took over from about 10, 11 yards out. They scored a quick touchdown. We are all tied up with 2:10 left to go. I hope that helped you guys visualize what just happened out there on the field. New England Patriots have tied this thing up. Can the Denver Broncos find a lead? We are approaching the 2-minute warning, so 2:10 here left to go. 2:10 here left to go. Let's see if Denver can get it in. Good call, says Edward. May touchdown, please. It was a scrambling touchdown for Drake May. He did score. It was an anytime touchdown, but not a passing touchdown. That you did not specify. That you did not specify. Rudney. Rudney, is that right? Rodney with 2 O's. What's going on, man? Welcome in. You're welcome, Succulent Life. What's going on? Crazy game here, says David Bacco. Who gets the ball at the second half? Ola Bradford, that will go to the New England Patriots. The Patriots kicked off to the Denver Broncos. Why pass to no one, says Annoying Spore. He was just trying to get rid of the football. Dominican Republic, you are my lifeline, my guy. Joe Menga, ¿qué onda, mi gente de la República Dominicana? No me diga. No me diga, coño, hermano. ¿Qué onda, papá? What's up, Joe? Appreciate you, man. If you're out in the DR and you haven't been to Samaná, you should go out there. Puerto Plata, Boca Chica is where we spend a lot of our summers. Punta Cana, obviamente. Santo Domingo. Okay. All right, guys. Shout out to Jerry Stripes in Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada. Michael, appreciate you. He says, shout out to Sammy and Christina, VIPs of your show. They sure are, Michael. Rock and roll, man. I appreciate the love, dude. Okay, folks. So, Patriots just kicked off. Football went through the back of the end zone. Denver Broncos taking over at the 35-yard line. Cross Stitch with another super right now. Thank you very much, Cross Stitch. Says, thank you for the explanation. I only listen to games on my cell phone. I'm here for you, Cross Stitch. All right, here we go. 1st and 10, 35-yard line. Jarrett Stidham under pressure again. Stidham in trouble. All of a sudden, man, he is getting nervous. This is going to be an incomplete pass. It's 2nd down and 10. Looked like another intentional grounding to me, if I'm being honest, but the official said no. It was here. Good pressure by Calebon Chason. I came for the tie, says Nathan. Let's go, Nathan. All right, folks. 2 minutes after the incomplete pass, it is 2nd down and 10 at the Denver 35-yard line. Shotgun formation from the left hash. Winds up and delivers a nice pass up the middle. Cut by R.J. Harvey. It's a gain of about 11. That's good for a Denver Broncos 1st down, and that does take us to the 2-minute warning. So 1:58 here left to go. It's 1st and 10. It's the 2-minute warning, and for those of you who are new, this is your chance to shine, guys. Commercial break. That much I think you guys know. 2-minute warning, we always cut to a commercial. However, 2-minute warning, I always ask, where are the newbies? If you are new, drop 5 emojis. They can be anything you want. We're looking for the noobs. Where are the newbies at right now? Nice pants, says Brando. I'm wearing khakis today, bro. Normally I wear my black pants. I'm wearing my khakis today. Alfredo Gonzalez, what's going on, man? Looks like Fat and Furious checks in right now. What's up, dude? Champagne popping. Funlow, hello. Jazz, what's going on? Jazz, what up, Jazz? We'll just go with Jazz. The Adventurous Bros, shout out to you. DJ Gene, nice try, brother, but I appreciate you being here, DJ. Shout out to Gray Ghost. Hello, Gray Ghost. I am rich, dropping into the chat. Real man. That's so funny. Yes, my name is Hugh. Hugh Man. What's up, real man? We got Brandon in the chat. We got Deborah in the chat. Official. What's going on, JoJo Gator? P. Gary, what's up, man? Andrea Bean saying, I am new. Peace up. A-Town down. Tough Edits, what up, dude? Aiden in the chat. Hit that like button. Good point, Arian Robbie. Good point. We'll bring that up in a moment. Folks, we're in the 2-minute warning. Right now, I'm looking for the newbies who it's your first time, maybe second or third time on Football Nation. Welcome to Football Nation. You're in a safe space right here, guys. We try to have some fun. We've got some of the best moderators out on the YouTube platform. And I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves if this is your first time. Costa Rica's in the house. We got Brazil in the house. We've got CD Great checking in. Looks like Is Real Gaming. What up, IZZ? Nice shirt, says Kristen. Tanner, hello. Ramon Velez, hello. Let's see. saying whatever. Any of those right there. Saxon Aprashanti. I hope I said that right. What's going on? Watermelon. What's up, Watermelon? Watermelon sugar. Hi, Bruce. Hello. Shout out to Bryce. Shout out to Bruce. Shout out to Andrew. Shout out to Hans. Guys, obviously, I'm not going to get a chance to read all of these comments. There's a ton of people in this live stream right now. And for those of you who are here for the game, I want to make sure that I'm not just reading out different names right here. But thank you so much for commenting on this live stream, guys. 1st and 10. Denver Broncos with possession. 45-yard line. Stidham takes it against the blitz, delivers a pass. It's incomplete. Sorry for blowing your eardrums on that one. It looked like it was going to be good. Incomplete pass. It's 2nd down and 10. Football at the Denver 45-yard line. I do want to say one more thing, folks, and then we'll get back to this game that's at hand right now. If you have not smashed that like button just yet, and I've had your attention for 10, 15, 20 minutes, it would mean a lot to me, a lot to Football Nation, a lot to the algorithm if you would just pop on over and smash that like button. Okay, folks, 45-yard line, empty backfield. 2nd down and 10. Jarrett Stidham goes down immediately. No way he's getting away from Christian Barrymore. And Christian Barrymore gets a bag on the day. 3rd down and 18 as they go backwards on the play. We've got about a minute and a half here left to go. Stidham all of a sudden showing the true colors. This is kind of what we expected out of Jarrett Stidham. Good job by Barmore on that one. Okay, so 2 sacks today for New England, both of them on this drive. It's 3rd down and 18. 3rd down and 18. Football at the Denver 37. Break! Got a long way to go here. 3rd down and 18 at the Denver 37-yard line. Looks like the clock stopped. I missed a timeout here. There's a check down caught by Evan Ingram. Ingram will go forward and go down at about the 49-yard line. So it was 3rd down and 18 from the Denver 37. This brings up a 4th down and 6 after a 12-yard catch for Evan Ingram. A respectable play, but not enough to keep the drive alive. So it does bring up a 4th down for the Denver Broncos with 1 minute and 42 seconds left to go in the first half of this game. The New England Patriots called their 2nd timeout, so there is no action happening on the field right now, but they have not cut to a commercial break. 4th down and 6. The Denver Broncos are going to punt. Here comes Crawshaw to send this over to New England, and Marcus Jones is back here for New England to return. 1:42, 4th down and 6, Broncos punt coming now. Okay, lined up on the left hash this time. There's the long look between the legs. Play clock down to 10. Snap comes in. Crawshaw boots this thing. Booting it from about midfield. Fair catch signaled at the 10-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for New England. So 1:35 here left to go. The New England Patriots now have possession. They're on their own 10-yard line. So can New England score a field goal and take the lead before the end of this half? Can New England take the football and drive it upfield before the end of this half? I guess we could do a poll for that. Oh, by the way, a super chat came in. A super sticker came in from someone. Looks like Jungle George dropped a $10 super. Let's go, Jungle George. I appreciate you, man. George of the jungle. Shotgun formation from the right hash. Looking to the right, fakes the pump, and hands this off to Ramondre Stevenson. Stevenson moves the football from the 10 to the 15. It brings up a 2nd down and 5. So 2nd down and 5. 1:22 on the board. Clock is hot. And Vrabel saying, hurry things up, man. Let's get this going right now. 27 total rushing yards today for the New England Patriots. It's 2nd down and 5 at the 15. May, in a clean pocket, will throw to Hunter Henry. Very uncharacteristic drop for Hunter Henry. The pass is incomplete. It brings up a 3rd down and 5. Henry was open. It hit him in the gloves. He dropped the football. That's a drop. Oh, Alex Singleton all over him. Even if he had made the catch, Singleton probably would have prevented the 1st down. But we got a 3rd down and 5 coming up. Football still at the New England 15. The Broncos might even get the football back here before the end of this half. This could be a 3 and out for New England. Here's the snap. Looking to the right, Drake May finds Hunter Henry this time. He makes the catch, but only picks up 3 yards. It's a 4th down and 2 with 57 seconds left to go, and it looks like the Broncos will use their final timeout. So now Denver is going to get the football back. They have no timeouts remaining, but they managed to stop the clock. And Stidham got to get his head straight. Got to get in the zone. Got to stay focused. Don't let the Patriots get in your head. And the Broncos offensive line, don't let the Patriots get in your backfield. 4th and 10, time to punt. New England going to send this over to Denver. It's going to put Denver in good field position. Doesn't matter how far Behringer puts this football. Denver's going to be able to possibly score a field goal after this return. Out to the 45, shy of the 50 at the 49-yard line. The Denver Broncos take over at midfield. Good field position, 48 seconds left to go. You don't need much here to take the lead. You just need about 20 yards. Honestly, they just need about 20 yards here for the Denver Broncos in 48 seconds. It is possible. We'll see. Dan Steely saying, worst playoff game I have ever watched. Say Boogs saying the Patriots are messing around. They're playing with their food right now. Gage Stidham saying, what team do you want? Gage, I don't know, man. They both deserve to be here. Guys, these teams are 14-3. Both these teams are 14-3. I think the Denver Broncos defense is the stronger of the two defenses, and I think the Patriots are lucky that Bo Nix isn't in this game. Here comes the snap out of the shotgun. Stidham delivers the pass. It's caught by Harvey. High knees. There you go. Harvey picks up the 1st down. Way to keep those legs moving, big dog. Pick up those high knees as he goes, breaks a tackle, and picks up 11. That's good for a Denver Broncos. 1st down. Harvey also went out of bounds, stopping the clock. What a move right there. That tackle was broken. It was Craig Woodson who ripped Harvey's shirt, but Harvey don't care about that. We're at the 40-yard line, 1st and 10. So 1st and 10. Looks like with 41 seconds left to go, Stidham takes it and goes to the right. Standing by the Broncos logo. He's got to let this thing fly. It's incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10 with 35 seconds left to go. Incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10. They're inside of field goal range. We're at the 40-yard line. A field goal from here would be a 58-yarder. So the mission now becomes get as close as we can. Will Lutz is the kicker for this team. Family, barbecue, and beer watching you all day, brother. Let's go. Go get it. Keep up the good work, sir. Thank you, Daniel Maldonado. Thank you, sir. In the shotgun. 2nd down and 10. Showing blitz. They do blitz. Here comes the pressure. Stidham feels it. He delivers a pass to Cortland Sutton, who goes out of bounds, stopping the clock with 30 seconds. Catch made. Left-hand side. This is going to be a 6-yard gain for Cortland Sutton. It's his 3rd reception of the day. He's got 17 receiving yards and 1 receiving touchdown. 3rd down and 4. Football at the New England 34-yard line. There are, again, 2 drive charts down below so you can see where they are. So lined up at the 35, 34, somewhere in between there. It is 3rd and 4. Stidham takes the snap, and he goes to the right-hand side. He's on the run. Can Stidham pick up the 1st down? He cannot. He goes out of bounds, losing a yard or 2 on the deal. It's 4th down and 6. 24 seconds here left to go. So 4th down and 6. Don't know what happened to my numbers there. I went the wrong way. Will Lutz going to come out now to pick and kick a 52-yarder? 54-yarder? 54-yard field goal attempt now for Will Lutz. Okay. So a 54-yarder from the right hash. The kick is up, and it is so close, but it is no good. The field goal is missed from 54 yards out. 20 seconds left to go. We still have a tied game here, folks. It's 1st and 10 for New England after the missed field goal attempt. Just hooked it to the right, man. Just barely hooked it to the right. So it's 1st and 10 for New England. They take over on the 44-yard line. Guess it would be the 36? No. Yeah, 44. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the New England 44 with 20 seconds left to go. By the way, it's 27 degrees out there. Looks like 5-mile-an-hour winds. New England Patriots taking over here at the 44-yard line, and the snap comes in. Drake May, good footwork inside the pocket, under-delivers the pass to Kayshon Boutte, who had to try and adjust. The pass is incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10, stopping the clock with 15 seconds. Patriots will get the football to start the second half here. I think Kayshon Boutte might have slipped. Either way, it was a bad throw from Drake May. So 2nd down and 10. Break. Patriots line up. Shotgun formation, trips to the right-hand side, one on the left. I see motion on the field. Oh, my goodness. Huge false start here. This will be a 5-yard penalty. First flag of the day, second flag of the day. It's going to be a false start against the New England Patriots. So, it was 2nd down and 10. False start. Offense on the left tackle. This will be a 5-yard penalty. Replay. 2nd down. 2nd down and 15. We are lined up at the New England 39 after the 5-yard penalty. May, snap comes in, and it's a 3-man rush. May airs this thing out. It's a deep shot to the end zone. Wow, what a cannon for Drake May. What a throw. It's incomplete, but at least he's on tape showing that arm strength. My gosh. That had to have 60 air yards. Pat Surtain all over Kayshon Boutte. And good coverage by PS2. That is elite coverage by the Denver Broncos defense here. I got a 3rd down and 15 at the New England 39. 3rd down and 15 at the New England 39. 1 timeout remaining for the Patriots. Drake May is on the run. 5, 4, he's past this. He picks up the 1st down and slides. Timeout called. He said 1 second left. I get 1 second on the timeout. He's saying there was 1 second. Vrabel out there looking at him. Timeout called. 1 second left. The Patriots from the 45-yard line gonna try to kick. What is this? A 63-yarder for New England. We'll see if this goes. 63-yard field goal likely going to come up now for the Patriots. This would be interesting if they could do that. Vrabel definitely called that timeout on time. All right, guys. Andy Borregales to kick. Let's take a look at his stats. The longest of his career, 59 yards. This would be 4 yards past that. So a 63-yard field goal to end the half. Let's see if New England can knock it back. Borregales will line this up. He'll take his step off to the side. This time from the right hash with the wind kind of to his back here. The boot is up, and that's just an ugly, nasty kick. Ugh, that kick is no good. That'll be the end of the half, and that's how this ends. So, halftime here, a terrible kick from Andy Borregales. I don't think anyone got a piece of that. I think that was just ugly. Ugh. That's gross, dude. Okay, well, this takes us to halftime. Bad kick. Terrible kick. But we're going to keep going forward. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for trivia. All right, guys, so it is the AFC Championship game, and I am going to ask you guys a series of questions. These are not going to be fully committed here to one team or the other. We're actually going to go through some AFC Championship trivia, so let's start with question number 1. All right, guys, when was the last time the Patriots made an AFC Championship appearance? Was it 2018-19? Was it 2020-2021? Or was it 2022-2023? When was the last time that the New England Patriots made an AFC Championship appearance? Aha! We talked about this earlier. It was actually Stidham actually played in one of those games. The answer is 2018-2019, guys. That was the last time I took that kick personal, said Trich. Bro, I took that kick personal. Yeah, that was a pretty ugly kick from Borregales. Anyways, the answer to question number 1 was A. Guys, let's move on to question number 2. Before today, replacement quarterback Jarrett Stidham had started in how many games in his NFL career? Is it 4, 5, or 6? Before today, how many starts, not how many games has he played in, how many starts has Jarrett Stidham had before today's game? A, B, or C? Remember, y'all, this is just for funsies, no penalties for wrong answers. The answer here is 4 career starts. That's it. We took a look at his numbers. Before today, in his entire NFL career, the man has 1,400 passing yards. He was drafted, and he's been in the league for a while. We'll just leave it at that. Question number 3, guys. This is an AFC game, or an AFC question here. Who has the most passing touchdowns in an AFC Championship game? Is it Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, or Dan Marino? A, B, or C? What do you think, guys? So, in an AFC title game, it is Dan Marino. 4 touchdown passes. That was back in 1984, 7 years before I was even born. That's why he's one of the greatest of all time. Okay, guys, question number 4. I'm surprised a lot of you guys got that one right. Which team has the most AFC Championship appearances in NFL history? Is it the Patriots? Is it the Steelers? Or is it the Broncos? The most AFC Championship appearances in NFL history. A, B, or C? To the championship game, guys. Not to the Super Bowl, just to the championship game. The answer is B, Pittsburgh Steelers. The Pittsburgh Steelers hold the record for the most AFC Championship game appearances with 16 AFC Championship appearances and 6 Super Bowl wins. Okay, how'd you guys do on that one? Next question, guys. Which of these movies did Rob Gronkowski make an appearance in? Was it A, Boss Level? Is it B, The Longest Yard? Or is it C, Pitch Perfect? Some of you may have seen this question in the past. We decided to pull at least one of our favorite questions out here. I think this is one of my favorites. A, B, or C, guys? So, a lot of players showed up in The Longest Yard, but Gronk was not one of them. He showed up as one of the gunners in the movie Boss Level. And if you haven't checked it out, it's a Mel Gibson film. Yeah, Mel Gibson. There he is with the beard. Mel Gibson with the beard. Check it out. I hear it's a good one. Okay, folks, let's move on to question number 5. This is question number 6, I think. Okay. Who has the most receiving touchdowns in an AFC Championship game? Is it Rob Gronkowski? Is it Travis Kelce? Or is it Randy Moss? In one AFC Championship game, or I guess it's actually career receiving touchdowns. Career receiving touchdowns in an AFC Championship games, all of them combined. The answer this time is actually Travis Kelce, guys. Good job, Jazz. Jazzy got it right. Pebble got it right. Looks like Jordan got it right. Oracle got it right. Good job, guys. It is Travis Kelce. 6 receiving touchdowns in AFC Championship games puts him at number 1. Question number 7. The Patriots have reached how many, or they once upon a time reached how many consecutive championships with Tom Brady? Is it 6, 7, or 8? Consecutive appearances with Tom Brady. Obviously, it's been a while since Tom Brady was there, but how many times did they get there with TB12? I will have you know that Tom Brady, love him or hate him, is the GOAT. And with Tom Brady, this team reached the AFC Championship game from the years 2011 to 2017. That's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's 8 years. 8 in a row. All right, guys. One legendary Broncos quarterback was nicknamed the Duke of Denver. This is a gimme. If you get this wrong, you are not a Broncos fan. Is it Peyton Manning, Tim Tebow, or John Elway? Who is the Duke of Denver? A, B, or C? Got a few more questions for y'all after this one. Got a few more for y'all after this one. It is the legendary Hall of Fame quarterback, John Elway, guys. John Elway was nicknamed the Duke of Denver. So not a Broncos fan, said someone. I think most of you guys got this one right. Well done. Well done. I've got 2 more questions for y'all, and then we can get back to the game here. All right, guys. Seattle's dreams were crushed when Patriots intercepted a pass on the 1-yard line. But which Patriots player was the man who did that? Do y'all remember that Super Bowl game? Should be more of a Super Bowl question. But either way, was it Patrick Chung? Was it Malcolm Butler? Or was it Logan Ryan who picked off in the Super Bowl and ruined the Seattle Seahawks' dreams? The answer is Malcolm Butler. Some of you guys know this one. There is the highlight there. We probably should have saved this one just in case we did end up with the Patriots versus Seahawks Super Bowl right there. Missed opportunity. That's okay. I got one final question for y'all. And this one's just for funsies here, guys. Which was the top grossing movie the year that the Broncos went to their most recent Super Bowl? Is it A, Rogue One, A Star Wars Story? Is it B, Finding Dory? Or is it C, Captain America, Civil War? What do you know? What do you know? What do you think? What do you know? Okay, guys, there it is. It is Captain America, Civil War. Okay, guys. So how did y'all do on this trivia quiz? Did y'all do okay? Yes, no, maybe so. How'd y'all do? How did y'all do? I missed them all again, says Tom. Can I say 10 out of 10? Ken, did you get 10 out of 10? Well done. You can say that. Should have ran with Lynch. They should have, Matt. They should have. Let's see. Finding Dory. No. 5 out of 10 right here. 5 out of 10. 50-50 here for Ed Cross. 6 out of 10. Okay. All right. Okay, guys. Well, that's it. We're going to go ahead and turn this down just a hair. And looks like we got about 4 minutes left during halftime. All right, y'all. So I do want to take this opportunity, since we've got a couple thousand people watching right now. I know most of you guys probably not in the San Antonio area, but if you are curious about this, I'm going to bring something up right now for you guys. So the Elijah Garcia football camp is coming up on March 7th and 8th. This is a youth camp to try and obviously get more players from our area right now to get into the NFL, to get into the, you know, those big bowl games at the high school level. All these kids start somewhere, right? So we will actually be at this Elijah Garcia football camp. And in case you don't know who Elijah Garcia is, he is from San Antonio, Texas. He was originally, I think he played a few years here for the Denver Broncos. He was on the Broncos team for a little bit before going over to New York. He went to the New York Giants, played a season there. This year, during the Cowboys versus Giants game, he actually got a sack on Dak Prescott. He eventually got the bag, and now he's one of the defensive ends for the Atlanta Falcons. So he is a buddy of ours, and his personal trainer is a good friend of ours here as well, and we're going to be working directly with Elijah and Miles Adams of the Detroit Lions and a few other NFL players this spring during the EG football camp. So if you're in the San Antonio area and you are curious, if you live anywhere in the surrounding counties of San Antonio, maybe you're in Sabinal, maybe you're in Karn City, maybe you're an hour or two drive from San Antonio, I do encourage you guys to check it out. It's just the EG football camp, Elijah Garcia football camp. Check it out. I will be there for both of those days. So if you guys want to meet and greet, I will be there those 2 days. Okay, all of that being said, let's talk about some of the stats that we've seen in this game while we've got about, looks like a minute and a half during this halftime break. We'll take a look at the offense. Turn this off really quick, and we'll talk fantasy scores for these players. Drake May today, if you fired him up in your DraftKings or in your prize picks, not really the most amazing day for Drake May. He's completed 7 of 14 passes for just 41 passing yards. He does have 1 rushing touchdown, which has saved his day, plus 22 rushing yards, so he has 9 fantasy points in full-point PPR formats. Ramondre Stevenson, 6 carries for just 17 yards. Ouch. 1 fantasy point for Ramondre Stevenson. Mac Hollins actually leads this team. He has just 1 catch, 20 receiving yards. Stephon Diggs, 5 targets, 4 receptions, 12 receiving yards. He's got 5 fantasy points today in full point PPR formats. Obviously, in standard formats, he's only going to have the 12 yards. He'll have 1.2 fantasy points in a standard league. Kayshon Boutte, 4 targets, 1 reception. Hunter Henry, 2 targets, 1 reception. Ramondre Stevenson, a target, no receptions. And Demario Douglas, a target with no receptions. Looks like FDJC Engine has joined the party. Busy day in Jersey, Mario. Finally getting a chance to watch you. Probably going to get another run in 30 seconds, though. Shout out to our first responders out there in Jersey. The Fire Department of Jersey City, Engine number 2. Cheers to you, sir. Little coffee in my cup. Don't know what's in your cup, sir. My guess is probably the same. But thank you for that super chat, man, and thank you for your service and what you do. Folks, let's take a quick look now at the Denver Broncos side of the equation. And on the other side, Jarrett Stidham has completed 12 of 21 for 123 passing yards, 1 passing touchdown. But passing yards go for less than rushing yards, and passing touchdowns count as less than rushing touchdowns. So Jarrett Stidham has 9 fantasy points, just like Drake May, despite the fact that he has almost 100 more passing yards. He also does have a fumble lost, which is going to hurt him there too. RJ Harvey, 9 targets, or 9 rushing attempts, good for 29 yards. Top pass catchers today, Marvin Mims Jr. actually leads this team. 3 targets, 2 receptions for 57 yards. Marvin Mims Jr. with 7 fantasy points in full-point PPR formats. RJ Harvey is the wide receiver, too, for this Denver Broncos team right now, even though he's the running back that you can see clearly over my left shoulder here. 6 fantasy points for him today as well. 4 targets, 2 receptions, good for 21 yards. Evan Ingram, 19 receiving yards. Cortland Sutton, 17 receiving yards, but he does have a receiving touchdown. Okay, enough rambling. Halftime is over. We are back to the action right now. Thank you again, FDJC Engine, for that super chat, my friend. All right, guys, looks like the snow is starting to come in. I do see flurries of snow here. Second half underway. Here is the kickoff. All right, folks. Football with New England. Here is the kickoff return out to about the 30-yard line. Call it the 31. It's 1st and 10. 14:54 on the clock. Airtime and Action saying, can you put on the ESPN win percentage? I don't believe in it, man. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in the win percentage. Especially if you're a Broncos fan, right? You're thinking, huh, ESPN thinks that it's Guys, it's a tied game right now. It's a tied game right now, and ESPN thinks that the Patriots have a 60% chance to win. I don't see it that way. Here's a toss to the left-hand side. Looks like the grab is going to be made by Stephon Diggs. That's his 5th catch of the day. It'll be a 5-yard pickup on 1st and 10, and it brings up a 2nd down and 5. Starts the clock once again. Same city, Jersey. Hey, who else but BC? Who else but Quagmire? It's Quagmire. I don't know. It's stuck in my head. Look what we've done. Who else but BC? What a name. I love it. 2nd down and 5. 36-yard line. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are just now joining us, we have just started the second half of this game. A handoff to Ramondre Stevenson on 2nd down and 5 is good for 2 yards of forward progress. It brings up a 3rd down and 3 and moves the football from the New England 36 to the New England 38. Giggity, giggity, goo. All right. 3rd down and 3. About 14 minutes left to go here in the 3rd quarter of this game. Again, just getting the second half started. Motion to the bottom of the field in a shotgun formation. Handoff to Ramondre Stevenson. He fights for the 1st down. A lot of contact here. I think he was just bowling his way through. Didn't matter if it was an orange jersey or a white jersey. Get out of Stevenson's way. It is going to be enough to convert a 1st down. It was 3rd down and 3. A 3-yard gain equals a 1st down. New England Patriots. Let's add some timeouts here for both of these teams. It's 1st and 10 at the New England 41. That should be good enough for a 1st down here. 1st and 10 at the New England 41. I formation. Drake May will hand this off to Ramondre again, and Stevenson swarmed by all of those orange jerseys. It'll be a 1-yard gain. It's 2nd down and 9 and moves the football from the New England 41 to the New England 42. Football at the 42-yard line. 2nd down and 9. Drake May. Man, the snow is starting to flurry. You can see the difference between the first half and this half, and it must just be progressively getting colder and colder as the day goes on here. Drake May under center on 2nd down and 9. They keep it on the ground, and Ramondre Stevenson will pick up about 12 yards. 1st down, Patriots. Ramondre keeps those wheels turning. 1st and 10. This moves them from the New England 42 out to the out to the Denver 46 across midfield in Denver territory. Looks like another super just came in from Gourmet. Gourmet Cooks, what up, homie? Cheers to you. Thanks for the super. It's 1st and 10. Denver at the 46-yard line. Offset I formation motion to the bottom from Mac Hollins. Hollins lines up in the slot. Play clock down to 5. Snap comes in. Handoff to Stevenson again, and Stevenson moves it from the 46 to about the 42. It's a 4-yard gain. It's 2nd down. 2nd down and 6 coming up here with 11:27 on the clock. Thank you for that super, Gourmet. What you cooking, Gourmet? Says take it to the house. What you cooking? Cooking up dope with a Uzi. Isn't that what he says? Raindrop. Drop top. What year is it? 2nd down and 6. 11 minutes left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Offset I formation from the 42-yard line. Motion from Austin Hooper. Another trap play. Not going to work out this time. I think the Broncos have wised up to that trap play that we continue to see time and time again. Good job defensively by Denver. They managed to get a tackle for a loss, and Travion Henderson will lose 3 yards. It is going to be Dre Greenlaw who makes the tackle, so this brings up a 3rd down and 9 as New England goes backwards on the play. 3rd down and 9 at the Denver 45. The camera zooming in to the sign that says louder for the Broncos fans. Here comes a high snap against the blitz. Drake May is on the run. The 40, the 35, the 30, the 25, the 20. Out of bounds at the 17-yard line. 1st down, New England Patriots. And Drake May will scramble for a 1st down It puts us inside the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the Denver 17-yard line. So May showing off the wheels here. 1st and 10. New England Patriots, man. Drake May is on the... Drake May can run, dude. The guy can scramble. From the 17-yard line, here's a handoff. Looks like Ramondre Stevenson will be stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Stuffed like a Thanksgiving turkey. Run going to be unfruitful here. 1st and 10 from the Denver 17. No gain equals 2nd down and 10 at the Denver 17. 9:20 on the clock right now. Ramondre Stevenson will still be in on this play. Drake May, break! Will step up. Drake May on 2nd down and 10 is in a shotgun formation for the New England Patriots inside the red zone at about the 17-yard line. A blitz coming in. It's a 6-man blitz. It's a shot to the end zone, and it's incomplete. Good blitz dialed up right there. Broncos getting aggressive on the defensive side right now. Ramondre Stevenson, the intended receiver here. The Patriots looking for 10 more yards. Drake May did take a hit. That was a big blitz right there, man. Hit delivered on the back end right there for anyone who was curious is Malcolm Roach, who knocked Drake May over on his backside. I got a 3rd down. Big 3rd down opportunity here for the Patriots. Motion from Demario Douglas. It's a little play action. It's a check down here. There's on the run. Hunter Henry fights for it. I think he got it. Let's see where they mark this. It's 4th and inches. Oh, man. It's 4th down and inches. This has to be a QB sneak. This should be a direct. I would direct snap this one to Hunter Henry and let the man pick up 1 yard. It's 4th down and 8 at the, 4th down and 1. I don't even think 1. I think it's a half a yard shy. I think he honestly got it. It's going to be a half a yard shy. Here comes 4th down. They are lined up for the quarterback sneak right now. Drake May under center. Timeout going to be called here with 8:10 left to go. Okay, timeout called by the New England Patriots. It's 4th down and very short. Vrabel, you see him go like this. He's telling everyone, calm down. We only need half a yard. That's it. If they convert this one, it'll be 1st and goal inside the 8-yard line. But the timeout was called. Camera has not cut away from the field just yet, and I don't think it will. A lot of this going on right now. A lot of chatter, a lot of I can't hear what they're saying, but either way, we're in the huddle. In the huddle for the Patriots. Break! They will step to the line. It does look like a quarterback sneak. This is one of the hardest plays in all of football to stop. Let's see if this Broncos team has enough muscle to stop it after all. May gets the push right here. I think he got it, but let's see what the officials have to say. Let's see what the officials have to say. It should be 1st and goal. Everyone on the Broncos side is saying it's going this way. It's a turnover. Patriots standing by patiently. The officials are breaking apart the dog pile here. Here's the sky view one more time. Drake May pushed. He doesn't go down. Oh, that's close, man. That is close. That's a lot of muscle to try to push through. I think he got it, but let's see what the officials have to say. The officials do say 1st down. 1st down, Patriots. It's 1st and goal, guys. 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. Timeout being called right now. This could be a challenge flag. It is a challenge flag. Oh, man, this is going to be reviewed. 7:36 here on the clock. Okay. The ruling on the field is that The Patriots picked up a first down. Denver has challenged that ruling, so they're cutting to a quick commercial break. Okay, when we get back, I will have more information for you guys. We'll take a look in just a moment. Shout out to the chat. Let's see what's going on in the chat there, man. Been a while since I checked in with you guys. How y'all doing? How is everyone in the chat doing? You can't challenge 2 inches. Man. Drake May, he's not that guy. I'm reading these comments, checking in. More challenge than Dugan. Looked short to me, says Mr. 808. I think he got it, says John J. Matthews. Go Pats, please avenge us, says Leah, a Bills fan. Let's go Patriots, says Joey. Got that, boom. Now pass the football. I'm reading comments right now, guys. Okay, doing well. Great hearing the voice, says Psalms. Thank you, Psalms 37. I think it's a waste of a challenge, says Mark. Ooh, it might be, man. When is the next game? Hobart, the next game is scheduled to start at 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. However, we don't know if that's going to be a hard start to the game or if there's going to be a little delay. Either way, man, that's an hour and a half from now. This game might come close to it. They probably timed that pretty close. I think they were short by a centimeter, but Josh Allen does not deserve Buffalo. I think Buffalo don't deserve Josh Allen. Let's see. Not taking easy field goals is almost guaranteed low-scoring games. I mean, it's goofy. It is goofy. I agree with you, man. In an almost guaranteed low-scoring game, to me, is goofy. I'll read that one more time. Didn't want to butcher or mince your words here. He says, not taking easy field goals in an almost guaranteed low-scoring game, to me, is goofy. I agree, dude. I agree. When the points are at a premium, you take what you can when you can. Let's see. I'm just getting the information, guys. It is going to be a lost challenge here. Have not cut back just yet to the TV, but my update on my screen is telling me right now that the Denver Broncos lost this challenge. Yeah, they're going to lose this challenge. So the ruling on the field is going to be upheld. You can see this right here. Ruling on the field stands. That is their first timeout taken then for the Denver Broncos. The problem with blowing up, is the chat gets overrun with many typers, says Wally G. That's true, Wally. That is true. We'll talk about that during our next commercial break. Keep that in mind, Wally. We'll talk about that during the next commercial break. It's 1st and goal. Ramondre Stevenson to the right-hand side is inside the 5 and down at about the 2. It's 1st and goal, guys. Wally's saying we got a lot of people trying to check into the chat. That is true. But I don't want to make it one of those, oh, members only. Only people who are subscribed or only channel members are allowed to chat with us. Because well, not important. We've got way bigger issues on our hands right now. It's 2nd down and goal from the 2-yard line. We've got a shotgun formation. We've got 2 receivers left and 2 to the right. It's a handoff to Stevenson on this play. It brings up a 3rd down and goal. It was 2nd and goal. It becomes 3rd down and goal. We'll talk about that during this next commercial break. We're going to get one here soon as this drive is almost over. Okay. All right, guys, 3rd down and goal from 3 yards out. The New England Patriots have the football. It's a shotgun formation. Drake May takes the snap, and he will have this game in his hands. May is in trouble. May is going to go down at the 5. And this will bring up a 4th down and goal from the 5. I think now it's time for this field goal. So this one from the 5-yard line backs them up 18. This will be a 23-yard chip shot field goal here for the New England Patriots. And this should put 3 points on the board for New England. PB&J Cooking, I'm doing very well, sir. Thank you for asking. All right, guys, here we go. To line this thing up, Andy Borregales from the right hash, a 23-yarder. Kick is up. Kick is good. Ladies and gentlemen, the New England Patriots just put 3 more points on the board, and New England now has the lead. The score is 10-7, and New England hanging on to this right now. Well, we will see if this lead holds the Denver Broncos. Denver Broncos about to get the football here in just a moment. Okay, so back to a commercial break. Keep doing the great job. Thank you there, Dion Fells, watching from Arkansas. Okay, I promised you, man, that I would talk about that, the influx of chat that we get. You guys are saying that it's difficult, right? And I totally agree with you, man. It is extremely difficult to manage this aspect, that aspect, the TV aspect, and all the other chats coming in. It's a challenge. A problem would be not having anybody in the chat. That's a problem. Managing the chat is a challenge. Challenge accepted. Here's my thoughts on that, guys. And again, we are in the middle of a commercial break. The Denver Broncos will be getting the football here in just a moment. So someone in the chat said it's too much. There's too much going on in the chat. Now, while I agree that there's a lot going on in the chat, and I know for a fact I cannot read all of the chats coming in when we've got 20,000 people leaving comments, I still firmly believe that it's really important to leave this open to anybody, even if someone comes in and decides to troll. Part of the interaction here on YouTube is the social aspect of it, and if you remove that for people, it's gonna hurt, I think, the overall product. Now, we might in the future, if we ever get over 100,000 viewers at once or something crazy like that. We've had up to 44,000 on one single stream. Did you hear that? We've had up to 44,000 people consecutively watching, but if all 44,000 of them got a chance to leave a comment and feel like a part of the community, then that is a positive sign for me. Anyways, I'm going to leave it at that. I know some of us just put on slow mode. We can all still chat. Yeah, I mean, we could definitely do that as well, Trilogene. Slow mode is definitely a thing. How to manage 44,000 watchers. It's tough, man. It's tough. But anyways, the point that I'm trying to make is, well, nothing is perfect. Nothing is perfect, including this channel. And we're still learning along the way, guys. This is just our 3rd year here on the YouTube platform. So, growing pains. Either way, we are growing, even if there are pains. All right, folks. Looks like this commercial break is over. Shout out to our moderators who do their very best out there. Kickoff and a return out to the 23-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for the Denver Broncos. Broncos now trail by 3. 5 minutes and 24 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. Denver now has possession. Let's do this thing. Sorry about that. Feeling like I needed to get hydrated. I got coffee in one of these big cups. Coffee and caffeine is apparently really bad for the vocal cords. We got some water over here on the side to keep things going smooth. Okay, single back formation, 23-yard line. The Denver Broncos looking to get some points on the board here. Jarrett Stidham filling in for Bo Nix will turn around and hand this off. Looks like Jaleel McLaughlin gets back to the line of scrimmage. Will pick up 2 and moves the football out to the Denver 25. It's 2nd down and 8 with 5:11 here left to go. Clock is hot. I've got a whole second game coming up right now. So Unk is going to grab his chair. A lot of you guys call me Unk. Some of the younger guys call me Unk. I got a 2nd down and 8. Less than 5 minutes left to go here, and the snow is starting to come in. Lots of flurries. It's got to be freezing out there on that field. 24 degrees with flurries. Dropping back, Jarrett Stidham will check it down. Is that a catch and a fumble, or is that incomplete? Looks like an incomplete pass. 3rd down and 8 stops the clock with 4 minutes and 37 seconds. So, a check down pass to Jaleel McLaughlin. going to go down as incomplete. He could not hang on to that football. Tried to run before really having possession. So, looks like a big third down opportunity here. A big third down opportunity for Jarrett Stidham to be a hero once again. Maybe hoping for blown coverage. Maybe they can push this football upfield. Trips to the right-hand side. Play clock down to 1. The blitz coming in. It's a look to the right. Marvin Mims Jr. makes the catch, but only picks up about 4 yards. It brings up a 4th down and 4, and it looks like Denver will punt. 4 minutes and 25 seconds left to go. Time to punt for Denver. They're calling it a 4th down and 5. Bad drive. Bad drive for Stidham, guys. And if I'm being honest, I think this is where we start to see some separation between New England and Denver. This is where I think New England is going to start to pull ahead. But vamos a ver. Pero vamos a ver, mi gente. There's the snap. The punt goes up, and away. This one will be returned from the 20. Oh, he runs into the defense. Stupid move right there. Bad punt return. Great job defensively from Abrams Drain. And it brings up a 1st and 10 for the New England Patriots at the 21-yard line. So no return. Very little return. 2-yard gain on the kickoff return. All right, guys. So how many of y'all are still with me from the start of this game? I'm going to bring up the chat one more time. Raise your hand if you've been here since the start of the game. What's up, Shane? I see you out there. Seattle versus New England. I think that could be possible. I think that could very much be possible. Bruh, says Winter Soldier. I know, dude. I can't control those breaks. I can't control these commercial breaks. All I can do is try to keep y'all entertained throughout them. Looks like a good handful of you guys still here from the start of this game. Okay. Prison Plex, Gary, Hobart, what's going on? Living like Larry, I see you. Ed Cross, Declared Penguino. What's going on, Declared Penguino? Looks like Mark McKay. Looks like Gymnastics checks in. Real as dirt. Hello. From the beginning, Jeremy, Dr. Jeremy Hottenstein. What up, Doc? Oh, man, I did not even mean to do that. Let's go to you guys. What's up, man? Appreciate this. Still with you. Thanks, guys. Okay. So just one more time, if you guys have not smashed that like button just yet, don't forget to do so. Shout out to I Am Rich. Shout out to Bradley. Shout out to Dan. Shout out to My Cave and Stu. Still with you, says Mr. Balboa. Julio, what up, homie? Julio, get the stretch. Harlem, Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. That's all right. It's okay. Someone said I was late. Guys, we're in a commercial break once again. So, for those of you just checking in today, if this is your first time watching this channel, welcome. I do need to stop my clock. I've got the clock just ticking here. Oops. It's like 3:50 left to go. The Denver Broncos just punted this football away back to the New England Patriots. When we get back from our commercial break, it will be 1st and 10. The New England Patriots will be taking over at the 21-yard line. The like button animation is sick, says Jared Jackson. What up, Jared? So a very low-scoring game right now. Cannot wait for the next one, says Moore. Yeah, the next one should be really good, man. The next one should be really good. 17 minutes left in the season for the team that loses here. Fact there, Duncan. Give us a song for the noobs. I got to come up with one. Instead of Ruby, a newbie, 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 newbie. Me, 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 me. Okay, offset I formation from the 21-yard line. Drake May fakes it. Drake May airs this one out. It's low and incomplete. Stops the clock with 3:46. 2nd down and 10 at the New England 21. Broncos looking to get a stop right now. Shout out to King Noah saying I just subscribed. Give us a song. You're the football man. Okay, guys, I'm stepping away from the chat. We've got a 2nd down and 1 at the New England 21. Drake May in the shotgun against the blitz coming in right now. A pump fake, a scramble now. The 25 to 30 slips at about the 34-yard line. Down goes May. It's 1st and 10. First down. New England Patriots. So 1st down for New England. The Patriots on a good drive here. Well, drive just started, but finally they get a conversion. The last drive for New England ended in points, just 3 of them. By the way, these snow flurries, this is a lot more than a flurry. This is a lot of snow coming in right here, right now. Drake May trying to direct some traffic. Steven with the $5 super chat. Austin Hooper to the top of the screen. From the left hash, it's a handoff to Stevenson. Pat Surtain makes the initial contact. Can't quite bring him down. Eventually, he is brought down by Awuzarike. Looks like a 5-yard pickup, 2nd down and 5. Take a look at the super that just popped in. Thank you, Steven, for this one. Let's go. Appreciate that, Steven. Renee Baker, that's the name of the game. 2nd down and 5. Single, offset I formation. Here is a handoff, a flea flicker. A flea flicker. Drake May delivers upfield. It's caught by Mac Hollins inside the 40, inside the 35, down at the 31. Not even down, just pushed out of bounds. That's good for a 1st down. New England Patriots, talk about an explosive play there. Great job on the flea flicker. Airs this one out in the snow. Mac Hollins makes the grab through the traffic. Probably a good thing he's got that visor on. Hard to play with snow in your eyes. 1st and 10 coming up from the 31-yard line. New England Patriots in Broncos territory. Handing this one off to Ramondre Stevenson. Stevenson will pick up 3. It's 2nd down and 7. 3-yard gain from the 31-yard line. Oh, we've got a tussle here. Players pushing each other around. Looks like Hunter Henry a little slow to get up. 1:25 left to go. And the play clock is still ticking here. You got to get back to those kinds of situations are what end up causing delay of game, forcing teams to take timeouts because just because these guys are tussling here, the clock is still ticking. We're lined up quickly, so it looks like New England already had a play dialed up. It's a 2nd down and 7 from the 28. Drake May to the right. To an open Kayshon Boutte, a bad throw. Drake May's going to want that one back. It brings up a 3rd down. 58 seconds left to go. The pass is incomplete. 3rd down and 6. New England. New England up by 3 inside of field goal range, but Andy Borregales, you got to be wondering, what's his mental after missing that 63-yarder at the start or at the end of the first half? From here, this would be a 46-yarder if they needed him to kick this in the snow, in the wind. It's a handoff to Ramondre Stevenson. Looks like no gain for Ramondre, so it is going to likely end up being a field goal. No gain on 3rd down and 7 brings up a 4th down and 7. And now it should be a field goal. But the wind is coming in. Borregales is going to get ready to kick this one. He already missed one earlier here. This one's a 46-yarder, as I mentioned, through heavy wind. He's lining it up right now. Through heavy wind, through heavy weather. The clock is still ticking from the right hash. The 46-yard field goal attempt. The kick is wide right. Oh, my goodness. Another missed kick today. That's the 3rd one of the day. Will Lutz missed one, and Borregales has now missed 2. The kick is no good, and that is the end of the quarter here. Oh, no, we got 11 seconds left to go. It's Broncos football. 11 seconds left to go. It's 1st and 10. It's a turnover on downs, and the Broncos can still come back to win this thing. How do you think about that? What you know about that? Cash me outside. How about that? Isn't that a thing? Is that still a thing? Do they still say that? I don't know. Missed field goal, though. Missed opportunities. Terrible, says Chop Top. I think two are dreaming. Missed, says Arian Robbie. It's only third quarter. It's anybody's game right now. Cash me outside. How about that? Yup, it's GG for Patriots. You think so? I don't know, man. Okay. Wow, 18,000 votes. 51% believe that the Denver Broncos will win this game. Let's ask another one. So, the next question, very similar, and I'm crunching down on my cough drops right now. Very similar, yet very different. Who are you rooting for, guys? Patriots? Broncos? Not who do you think will win. Who do you want to win this game? The Patriots or the Broncos? What did Vegeta say here? Let's see. Vegeta says, you would expect kickers from New England, Philly, Green Bay, etc. to be better in this weather. Yeah, you kind of would, especially, you know, yeah, that's pretty bad weather right there. Broncos all the way. Cash me outside, says Joe Johnson. Same but different. Very same but different. Should have gone for it, says that duder. I don't care. That's fair, man, because neither do I. Thank you, Mark, saying I was here last week. I love your lives, bro. Let's go, Mark. Altitude, says Norm, does play a big difference. Meh. Coin toss for Steve. Bronco Nation in the house. It's a Dairy Queen blizzard out there, says Jack. Definitely looks like a Dairy Queen blizzard right now. This is more than a flurry, ladies and gentlemen. The snow is coming in heavy right now. The snow is coming in heavy. Here are the Denver Broncos. You can barely see the lines on the field here. Looks like we're at about the 37-yard line. First and 10 from the 37 with 11 seconds left to go in this quarter. We're going to get fourth quarter action here momentarily. Snap, handoff. Right side, 1 yard gain for Harvey, maybe 2. It's a second down and 9, and it takes us to the end of the quarter. Super Chat just came in. Reminder to all, let's enjoy these last games of the year. It's 4:20 p.m. here in Arkansas. Thank you, Mario. It's 4:20 right here in San Antonio as well, Jason Wright. I think a lot of you guys know what that means. It means, well, I don't know if I can say that. Anyways, I think a lot of you guys know what that means. Shout out to y'all. Would you expect cheers from Ireland? Hey, what's going on, Ireland? We've got Matt Carmody in the house. What's going on? We can be better, says Adam Barton. Manchester United, says Be Kind. All right, guys, I'm going to bring up a graphic here. This is a graphic that we brought up earlier. Now, I only put the top 24 picks on the board behind me, which means the Houston Texans aren't on this list, and obviously the 4 teams who are still in the postseason are not on this list. No 49ers on this list. Taking a look at this, this is the 2026 NFL draft order, guys. We're in the middle of a commercial break here. Who is your team? Just drop the number in the chat, and we're going to talk about it right now. Looks like Patriots, obviously not on this list right now. My Dallas Cowboys get not 1 but 2 first-round picks in this one. DJ Jean says number 9. Kansas City Chiefs, number 19. The Carolina Panthers right here. I see number 20. Number 20 was Green Bay. Green Bay gave up their first-round pick in the Micah Parsons trade, so my Dallas Cowboys now get 2 picks this year. Number 5, I just scroll by. New York Giants. God, the New York Giants. Bro, I'm telling you right now, the New York Giants will be next year's New England Patriots. I love what's going on there. Number 1, Las Vegas Raiders. I see a Raiders fan in the chat right now. Number 14, going to be the Baltimore. Oh, tough loss for Baltimore, man. I feel bad for Baltimore. I think without Harbaugh, they're going to slip into a little bit of irrelevance. I don't know really what to expect here. Number 7 checked into the chat. I see Washington Commanders. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the middle of a commercial break. It is the end of the third quarter. Right now, all I'm trying to do is show y'all the top 24 picks of the 2026 NFL Draft. These are accurate. These are in order right now. Looks like 17. I see a lot of 17. Oh, Detroit Lions. Another look, dude. I said this as well. I had a lot of faith in the Detroit Lions, but without Aaron Glenn and Ben Johnson, coaching matters. There is your prime example. The Chicago Bears were able to get to the postseason, and the Detroit Lions were not, with almost the exact same personnel. Anyways, enough about that. Our commercial break is over. This is the start of the fourth quarter, folks. Little play action, looks to the left, throws to the left, and we've got some digital lines on the screen here to help us visualize the grid. This will be, looks like a short gain. It brings up a 3rd down and 6 on the left-hand side here for Denver. Football to the Denver 40-yard line. Let's start this clock. Okay, guys, final 15 minutes of this game. AFC Championship game almost to an end, and in 15 minutes, we will know who is advancing to the Super Bowl. Shotgun formation. Jarrett Stidham on the left hash right now. Takes it, drops, looks right, throws right, and this not going to be caught. Lil Jordan Humphrey, the intended receiver. The pass is incomplete. It stops the clock with 4:18, and it's 4th down and 5. 4th down and 5. Lil Jordan Humphrey got brought down immediately. Good job defensively here. Looks like the defensive player was Marcus Jones. And so the New England Patriots are going to get the football back. A punt coming in. You can see the wind blowing the snow everywhere. This is a snow globe effect for sure. Snow globe effect for sure. Long snap, a beautiful long snap if I'm being honest, and a beautiful punt right now. Oh, did that go out of bounds? Nope, it was a touchback first. So, 1st and 10, New England Patriots take over at the 20-yard line. Ooh, what did I do there? 14 minutes and 11 seconds left to go in this football game. Patriots with it now. AFC is weak. Ooh, Patient Doe saying AFC is weak. Didn't take very long, says that duder. What up, duder? Welcome back, man. Go Seahawks. Looks like we don't care. Underscore womp womp. Saying let's effing go. Let's go. What a great catch. 13, Jazzy Duncan. What's going on? I see. I remember. Can't remember off the top of my head. Looks like the weather is now a factor, says Miss Butler. Yeah, Miss Butler, the weather is definitely now a factor here. Let's take a quick look at some of the stats, guys. In the first half of this game, there was very little offense for the New England Patriots. The defense was able to get the football back in a very good spot, which led to the New England Patriots' first touchdown here. But the touchdown really was thanks to a bad play by Jarrett Stidham, not because the New England Patriots were able to force their way into the end zone there. Love the Broncos. You do a great job. Say my name, says Todd Ritchie. That's interesting. That's an interesting way to say that. Saying, say my name when no one is around you. Give me $2, says the rat farmer. Okay. No. We'll just go with that. All right, man. So Drake May is a cheaper version of good old Stiddy. John Elway, what happened, says Greg. Mario, what do you do when you? Okay. I mean, says Jacob Bates. What up, Jacob Bates? $400 if the Pats win, says Cody Jenkins. Okay. Guys, we got a second game coming up after this, and it's going to be interesting to see what this one looks like, right? The next game coming up is going to be the Rams and the Seattle Seahawks. And we've talked about the team leaders for this team, for the Denver Broncos, and we talked about the team leaders for the New England Patriots. We're going to do all of this stuff again for the next matchup here for the Seahawks and for the Rams. NFC West showdown for the NFC Conference Championship game should be a really good one. Two healthy teams going in there. No excuses of, oh, well, we lost a quarterback or whatever it is. Here are the Patriots taking over. I hit Drake May anytime rushing touchdown for 250. Wow, Will, let's go. Appreciate you tipping the dealer here, brother. Let's go. Here's the snap and a handoff to the left-hand side. From the 20-yard line after the touchback, Ramondre Stevenson will pick up 11. And it brings up a second down. Actually, it's a first down. Ramondre Stevenson on 1st and 10 picks up a first down. So, first down, New England Patriots. Moves the football out to the New England 31 from the 20-yard line. Out to the New England 31 from the 20-yard line. 31-yard line left hash. Handoff to Ramondre Stevenson again. This time, much tougher sledding. It's going to be a 2-yard pickup. It's second down and 8. Clock ticking now. Patriots cannot take their foot off the gas. There is very little separating these two teams here today. And if it wasn't clear enough, then this separation this weather is going to make it very difficult for both teams. Someone mentioned it as the equalizer. It sure is. Handoff. 4-yard pickup, maybe a 5-yard pickup. It's second down and 8. It becomes third down and 4. All right, guys, let me get locked back in here. My brain is starting to wander a little bit. Get a little more coffee in me. Drink a little more water. It's third down. Ladies and gentlemen, the New England Patriots will get in the huddle here. Break! And now line up. 10 seconds left to go on the play clock. Third down and 4 from the New England 37-yard line. Snap comes in, surveying, taking a long time here. Drake May is going to get hit. He goes down. Down he goes. Malcolm Roach with another tack on the day. It's fourth down and 11. Daquan Jones and Roach in to get the split sack. Down goes May. It's fourth down and 11 at the New England 30-yard line. The Denver Broncos will get the football back. The Broncos defense showed up today. Calling an audible, I don't know really why. We're getting a snap, a boot. This one gonna get weighed down a little bit by the snow here. Looks like they tried to clear off a couple of these lines in the red zone. But it goes out of bounds at the 30-yard line. So first and 10 for the Denver Broncos. They will take over with 11:29 left to go in this game. Also, gonna cut to another commercial break because, of course, because this will be the last AFC game. Drago Balboa left a super a moment ago. Let's take a look at this. I, too, like tipping the dealer. You're worth it. Thank you, Drago Balboa. Cheers to you, man. Tip the dealer. That's what it is. Let's see. What do you do when NFL season is over? Asked Jacob Bates. Also something we can talk about here in just a moment. Tipping the bartender. Thanks, JT Rice. Appreciate that. Appreciate these supers, guys. Y'all know they're never asked for, but they're always appreciated. Drago Balboa, he says, I, too, appreciate tipping the dealer. I feel the love, man. I feel the love, bro. Okay. Took way too long on that, said Janet Jones. Someone asked, what do I do when the football season is over? Jacob. So, NBA, basically. Yeah, Jeff saying NBA. What? Yes, we do NBA on this channel. I like it, man. I love NBA basketball. A lot of fun. We moved the basketball around. The last game that we covered was the NBA Cup, and it was that final game with the Spurs and the Knicks. So probably over the next 2 weeks between the AFC, NFC Championship games and the Super Bowl, we are going to work out some new graphics here for basketball season. We'll be doing basketball. We'll be doing some other stuff here as well. do you ever cover tennis? I do not. I do not cover tennis. I've played Super Mario Tennis. I'm pretty good at Super Mario Tennis, if I'm being honest. But no. Feel the $2 tip. Giggity. Giggity, giggity. Giggity goo. Tipping the bartender, JT Rice. Love it. Okay. Got a TV antenna. All clear, says Roy Williams. Go Spurs, go, says James Osborne. JT says, what about cornhole? What about cornhole? I actually got a cornhole set out in the back right now. After Super Bowl is Daytona 500. Aaron, when is that? I'm actually going to write that down. That might be something we can do. Daytona 500. Sit here for 500 laps. Hockey. Do you do hockey? I do not do hockey. Someone says you should cover golf. I said this last week. I said golf is the only sport where being subpar is good, and the goal is to play less golf. The least amount of golf that you can play is the best thing ever. 1st and 10. Looks like a handoff to the right side. RJ Harvey gets around the corner. We're coming back from the commercial break, folks. Looks like a 9-yard pickup here for RJ Harvey. 1st and 10 becomes 2nd down and 1. Again, commercial break is over. Our clock has started. Football now at the Denver 39-yard line. Anytime, Roderick. I appreciate that. By the way, guys, I also want to mention any super chat that comes in under $4.99, I don't get a notification in my headphones. I know some people have gotten upset by that. I just wanted to let you guys know that I don't actually get the notification in my headphones when those happen. This one I did, though. Okay, guys, a handoff to the left-hand side. It looks like this time R.J. Harvey will pick up nothing on the carry. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 1. But it's called Football Nation, says Joe Dow D. Yes. Yes, it is. Here came another one, and luckily I was looking at the chat, but I did not get that pop in my headphones. Second game with your channel. Love the coverage. Tripod, thank you very much. Or is that Triplod? 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 What up, T? Thanks for checking in. 3rd down. Broncos on 3rd down and 1 from the Denver 39. It'll be a handoff up the gut. It's going to be a 3-yard gain. It brings up a 1st down, Denver Broncos. I'm going to get on my feet. By the way, I'm going to step away completely from the chat. I know you guys are trying to reach out to me right now, but again, with thousands, tens of thousands of people watching, the majority of them aren't here to chat with me. They're here for this service that we provide. So let's get focused in on that service. 9.5 left to go in this football game. Ball on their own 43-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Jarrett Stidham under center. With the snow falling, you cannot see the lines out here. This is absolutely bananas. On the run now on 1st and 10. Jarrett Stidham being chased away. He throws this out of bounds. It brings up a 2nd down and 10 and stops the clock with 9:12. So that pass goes down as incomplete. It is 2nd down and 10. Football at the Denver 42, maybe 43-yard line here. Very, very difficult to tell in this weather. The snow has completely coated the field, guys. If you don't have access to the game and you cannot see the game happening right now, you cannot see the lines or the hash marks. We do have an empty backfield, which means Jarrett Stidham is likely going to throw the football here. Play clock down to 2. Stidham looks to the right, throws to the right, incomplete pass. It brings up a 3rd down. 4 seconds taken off the clock. And these flurries that are coming in have not stopped. It's a snow globe, dude. You cannot see. This is awesome. This is so cool. Okay, 3rd down and 10. Football still at the Denver 42, 43-yard line. Denver has yet to cross midfield. Kaylavon Chason got in there to break up that last play. The football still shy of midfield for Denver. This weather is killing these drives. Shotgun formation. Play clock's down to double zeros here. Jarrett Stidham in trouble, will deliver a pass that is caught. Looks like Elijah Moore makes the grab. It'll bring up a 4th down and 6, but the Broncos are going to have to punt. So, 8:50 left to go. Who's that guy on TikTok and Instagram right now who does all of the, we're the Cleveland Browns. Forget that guy's name. That dude is hilarious. Punt. We punt. 3 and out. We punt. I think some of you guys probably know exactly who I'm talking about. The guy who always wears the beanie and always just tears apart the Browns. It's hilarious. This one goes out, and a good punt here for the Denver Broncos. We'll stop this clock with 8:21. It is now 1st and 10. New England Patriots take over at the 9-yard line with 8:21 left to go. All right, guys. Jonathan Fairchild. Dímelo Mario, says Elliot De Jesus. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Punts. It's punt practice, bro. It's punt practice for sure. Wow, this game sucks, says Lil Rico, baby. Hey, Lil Rico. You're not wrong, though, dude. Still not the worst game we've covered on this channel. We've covered some other ones. I was expecting a 50 burger from the Patriots, and I got a nothing burger instead. Altitude effect made this a low-scoring game, too, says TM Martin. Okay. They got a Zamboni the field, snow globe from Italy. Go Broncos. Okay. Great game, though, says Bill. If you're a defensive kind of person, it's been a decent game as far as from like a sacks perspective, but we haven't seen any major plays except for that one backwards pass that was a forced fumble. That should have been a scoop and score for the Patriots defense. I don't know. I will say this. The New England Patriots, if they survive this game, this does not look very good for New England. Should the New England Patriots advance to the next one, they would have a better chance at beating the LA Rams, I think, than they would against this crazy tough defense in the Seattle Seahawks. But what do I know? Time for the ground game. I agree. Stidham can't throw to save his life, says Full Meme. Playing on a high altitude means less oxygen. Advantage Broncos, says TM Martin. Would you cover WWE? It's John Cena. Let's see. Who else do I have in here? Come to Brazil. We don't have snow, says Julio. What's up, Julio? This game only sucks for some people because their team is not in it, says Don't Be Mad, homie. What up, Don't Be Mad, homie? Broncos come on and win. I bet 200,000. What? Say what? Is that for real? Did you actually do this? That's crazy. That's pretty wild. Snow Angels have arrived. Both sides are awful, TBH, even before the snow started. Yeah. This game is a sleep fest, low-key. Does that mean I need to go grab downstairs and grab a can of C4 pre-workout and shotgun one of those? I did it. He said I did do that. Indoor stadiums are boring. This outdoor stadium is where it's at. Okay, speaking of where it's at, the football is at the New England 8-yard line. We've got a 1st and 10 at the New England 8-yard line. We'll step away from the chat to call this game. On the 8-yard line, on the left hash, under center, Drake May waits for it. He fakes it. Oh, a slip here. Ramondre slips. Drake May slips. Ice everywhere. And both players will slip on the ice. It's a 2nd down and 13. Bro. That's both players, both of them look like Scooby-Doo out here with their feet just going, and they're not going anywhere. So a super chat just came in right now. New England Patriots look like Scooby and Shaggy on the run. 2nd down and 13 at the 5-yard line. 2nd and 13, Ramondre to the left-hand side. He'll pick up 2. It's a 3rd down and 11. We're looking at a very potential 3-and-out right now. This weather is bad, bro. This weather is bad. 3rd down and 11. Football at the New England 7-yard line. New England Patriots. Touchback, question mark? More like a safety possibility here. The weather is bad. Play clock is down to 10. We're on the line here on the 7. Drake May is on the run. Got a throw while on the run. Nobody open. Hard to get any separation right now. Honestly, would be just as hard to keep someone shadowed here if you can't get your cleats into the ground. This is going to be another incomplete pass, folks. So, 3rd down and 11 becomes 4th down and 11. And it's time for a punt. Patriots, we punt. All right, standing in his own end zone, Behringer gets ready for the snap. Here's the snap. Behringer will boot this. Ooh, he shanked that. That's an ugly punt here. That's going to go out of bounds. That was a really bad punt. And, oh my, are you kidding me? Patriots got to get rid of this guy. He's averaging less than 40 yards a punt right now. He's averaging less than 40 yards a punt right now. This punt right here went for 26 yards. 26 yards. Drake May has a longer rushing play from scrimmage than that punt. The New England Patriots just gave the Denver Broncos the football on their 33-yard line. Broncos take over in field goal range after this. It's Broncos football, and they are in scoring position after one of the most horrendous punts I've seen this season. 26 yards on a shanked punt. Okay, 1st and 10. Broncos. Jarrett Stidham in the huddle with the squad. 6:55 here left to go. Snow blowers trying to blow the snow off of the yard lines here. The Denver Broncos have punted on 4 of their last 5 possessions. Here they are, single back formation, lined up on the 33-yard line. Looks like a handoff to the right-hand side. R.J. Harvey will lose 3 on the play. It brings up a 2nd down and 13. We'll start the clock again. This is the first play. First play of the second half. First play of the 3rd quarter with 6 minutes left to go. And then, yeah, they're showing a time lapse right now of how snowy it's gotten in the past few, honestly, past 20 minutes here. You straight up can't see the field. I feel nice and warm and toasty here in San Antonio, Texas. The Denver Broncos on ice right now. 4-man rush coming in. A look to R.J. Harvey, who makes the catch in open space, but his feet look slow here. No surprise, it'll be another tackle for no gain. Maybe 1-yard pickup. 3rd down and 12 coming up. Football at the New England 35. I don't think Will Lutz in this weather, in this snow, would be able to equalize the game from here. It's 3rd down and 12. It's not looking good for either side as far as getting any more points. This weather has brought this game to a grinding halt. Tyler Batty is in on this play, a shotgun formation. Trips to the right-hand side. Stidham takes the snap. He steps up through the pocket. He's on the run. He's got some momentum. He will slide as he goes down here. And it'll bring up a 4th down and 5. So 4th down and 5 after a 7-yard scramble from Jarrett Stidham. And I think it might be time to kick this field goal. 4th down and 5 from the New England 28. This would make this just barely a 36-yarder for the Broncos, but this weather does not look good, bro. This weather does not look good. First conference championship game with 3+ missed field goals since 1991. Here is the kick. It is up, and this one this time is wide left. The kick is no good. The score remains the same. 4 minutes and 42 seconds left to go. It's 1st and 10. New England Patriots, and they take over on the 36-yard line, which gives them a little more wiggle room than when they were at the 5 on their last drive. That kick, no good. It is Patriots football. Patriots take over on the New England 36. Man, this is ugly, nasty. Oh, we got a piece of it. That's a blocked kick. That's a blocked kick. Special teams managed to get a hand on that. Special teams managed to get a hand on that, and that's a good job by the special teams of the New England Patriots. So it wasn't a true miss right here. Looks like Brendan Schooler got his hand on the football. Okay, folks, 1st and 10, 4:42 left to go. I formation. A handoff to the left. Ramondre Stevenson just trying to keep his feet underneath him. Will run to the left-hand side. It'll start the clock. It's 2nd down and 8. Well, that's annoying, says Country. 13 points will win this game. I think 10 points might win this game. Clock is still ticking. It's 2nd down and 8 at the New England 38-yard line. As we approach the 4-minute mark right now. The Patriots had the easiest run ever, says Poverty Specs. NFC for the Super Bowl win, says Jay. With 4 minutes left to go, Drake May will take the snap and hand this over to Ramondre Stevenson, who will lose 2 yards again. It's 3rd down and 10. What do you do here? Good job on the tackle. Roach is having himself a day, by the way. Malcolm Roach is having himself an absolute day on these tackles for losses. What's that? Got to be his 3rd. He's also got a bag today. Great job by the Broncos defense here. Snow melts in May, says this sign right now. It is 3rd down and 10 at the New England 36. An I formation, a handoff to the right-hand side. No gain. 4th down and 10. Looks like 3 minutes left to go. The clock will tick. Timeout going to be called here by the Broncos. So 1 timeout remaining. Remember, they used one earlier when they made a challenge. They did a challenge earlier. How much time is left? 3:11? No? Yep. Okay. This game is scripted. Weather, says Lil Puppet. Lil Puppet says that this game is scripted. The weather scripted. The New England Patriots, we punt. Broncos, we punt. Punt, 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 punt. That's what we're getting today. It's punt practice, baby. It's punt practice. Play to win or not to lose, says Wolfie. Good question. Good question. Got to block the punt, says Scott. Will you marry me, Patriots? Says W. You want to marry the entire Patriots team? Well, we'll see. Yep, guys, it's 4th down and 10 with 3 minutes and 11 seconds. Right now, I'm wondering what they're going to do about their punt situation here. Punting has been a problem for Behringer. Hasn't been able to get anything past 40 yards today. He had 1 punt go for 45. This one, another really bad punt. I think the weather might have affected this one that time. It wasn't a shank, but this punt was, again, 31 yards. So why are the Broncos able to punt 45, 50 yards at a time? Even in this weather, the New England Patriots aren't able to get more than 30, 35 yards on a punt. The last punt before this one was just 26 yards. Denver Broncos take over on the 32. It's Broncos football. For those of you still with me right now, ladies and gentlemen, want to make sure that y'all know. Winner advances to the Super Bowl. Loser goes home. We're lined up right now, 1st and 10 at the Denver 32. Denver in a shotgun formation. Jarrett Stidham with a man to his right. Trips on the left. Snap comes in. It's a 4-man rush. Stidham Ooh, steps up through the pocket, is going to shove this pass forward. Awkward throw. It's a 1-yard gain. It's caught by R.J. Harvey. The clock is ticking, though, and the Broncos don't have a whole lot of time to tie this thing up. Also, don't really trust Will Lutz at this point. We've got 4 missed field goals, 2 for either side, for 2 for the Broncos, 2 for the Patriots. Okay. 2nd down and 9 after the 1-yard grab. 2nd down and 9. Motion to the bottom of the screen. It's Cortland Sutton on the move. Sub. Looks like the snap comes in. A blitz coming in. And Jarrett Stidham going to air this out. It's going to be intercepted by the New England Patriots. About time. Christian Gonzalez will get the football. It's 1st down, New England. And just like that, man, Jarrett Stidham gives the football right back. And the Patriots only need to pick up a handful of 1st downs to win this game. Bad throw from Jarrett Stidham. Christian Gonzalez says, "You're not going to beat me like you did earlier today." Gonzalez, good back pedal. It looked like he was trying to pass to Gonzalez. Did not look like that was going anywhere near Marvin Mims. Terrible throw. Patriots football. Stiddy looking shisty. Stiddy looking shisty. Can't say the other way. 2nd down and 9. Interception becomes 1st and 10 for New England. New England Patriots just moments away from advancing to the Super Bowl. First time since the departure of Tom Brady. Hand off to the right side. This is going to be a good run for Ramondre Stevenson given the conditions. It's a 4-yard pickup, and this will take us to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes. 2 minutes left to go. It's actually 2nd down and 6. The clock is stopped. We cut to our possible final commercial break right now. Okay, guys. So, if you're still with me, I want to bring up one more thing. I've got another game coming up right now. We hit our goal for this season, which was to get to 100,000 subscribers, but I think the next level up here is to get to 250. We've got a ways to go, but if you're enjoying this commentary, just know that I am happy to bring this content to you guys. 80% of the watch time on this channel, we just went through it on our members-only live stream. We still have about 80% of viewers on this channel right now who watch our content but are not currently subscribed. If you fall inside of that 80% and you've watched this channel a handful of times, today could be the day where that changes. Anyways, our next goal for today would be to get to 110. If we can get to 115 by the end of the Super Bowl, that would be super awesome. But I know that there's a lot coming up right now. Anyways, let's read some of these comments here, folks, because looks like we're in the 2-minute warning. This game is almost over right now. My son is doing backflips. He loves the Patriots, says Michael. Either way, it would be a rematch Super Bowl. It would be. It would be. Stop snowing, says Adam Barton. I was subscriber number 8. Yo, Prepper, just out of curiosity, are you still in the clink, bro? Are you still in the clink, man? I remember you telling us that you were watching from somewhere in particular, and I don't want to put your business out there. That's up to you to put it out there, man. But always good to have you back in here, Prepper. You have been around for a long time, homie. Let's see. Karma for the Broncos. Thank you, Cape Suzanne. I appreciate that. Let's see. Please, Broncos, I'm about to lose 350, says Full Mean. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Oh, the weather outside is weather. 2nd down and 6 coming up, folks. Steven, yeah. It kind of happened. It kind of happened pretty quickly here. But we're going to keep it running. We're going to keep running this one forward here. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 2nd down and 6. We are at the 40-yard line. The New England Patriots are 2 minutes away from advancing to the Super Bowl and becoming AFC champions. A 1st down here would be catastrophic for the Denver Broncos. A 1st down here, for lack of a better term, would ice this game. Drake May, I formation. Lined up for 2nd down and 6 on the New England 40-yard line. Hand off to Ramondre Stevenson. No gain on the play. Clock will stop. Final timeout taken by the Denver Broncos. So no timeouts remaining. Denver is officially out of timeouts here. Timeout taken by Denver. It's a 3rd down and 6 coming up. A 1st down will win this game. A stop, and we could see overtime. What do you think, guys? Overtime or no in this game? Are we getting overtime or no? 3rd down and 6, 1:57 left to go after the timeout here. Must get a 1st down, says Julie. Bye-bye Denver, says Joe. Fumble, says Sean. Bueno, vamos a ver. 3rd down and 6. 1:57 left to go in this game. No timeouts remaining for Denver. And a little play action fooling everyone. Drake May keeps it. He's on the run. Drake May will pick up the 1st down on his own. 1st down, New England Patriots. The scramble will probably win this game as they go into victory formation. There is nothing the Denver Broncos can do here at this point. There is nothing the Denver Broncos can do at this point. It's time to kneel it out, and they're going to win. That'll be it, guys. That'll be all she wrote. The next game is scheduled to start at 5:30, folks, so we're going to get these 2 knees coming in right now. Cooked. Freezer burnt. Looks like a flag comes in. There's a flag on the play for encroachment. That'll be a 5-yard penalty. So flag comes in. Very few flags on this play. I appreciate this kind of football. Very few flags on this play. It is going to be encroachment against the Denver Broncos. This will be a 5-yard penalty. Tried to beat the snap. It's going to be 1st and 5. With 1:51 left to go. Wasn't Will Lutz's fault. Turn out the lights on the Broncos, man. Could only imagine what this game would have been like if they had Bo Nix. 1st and 5 on the 48-yard line. Looks like Drake May going to take the knee. 2nd down coming up, 2nd and 6. The clock is ticking. Almost there to start shaking hands. A few more here, man. Victory formation. Sorry, guys, for those of y'all who made your bets, placed your bets, and ended up taking the L. Better luck next time, man. Tough for sure. Go Patriots, says Edits. Afición de los Browns, let's see, or de los Broncos. I missed that one. Dude, Patriots versus Rams or Hawks Super Bowl would be a good one. I agree, Olga. Sean Payton not kicking field goal to go up by, yeah, that's true, Nick. That's going to come back to haunt him. There is the knee again. It's 3rd down. Coming up now, it's 3rd down and 7. One more knee here will end this thing. Patriots domination. Better luck next year. Patriots going to end up going to the postseason, guys. That's why his name is Drake May, they say. That's why his name is Drake May. All right, guys. Final knee here. 3rd down and 7. That is it. The New England Patriots are going to the Super Bowl. And the New England Patriots will win this game, guys. That is your final score. It is 10-7. And the Patriots will be watching the next game from God knows where. But either way, congratulations to New England Patriots fans who are watching this game. With all the firings, will Sean Payton be fired too, asks Daniel. It's a possibility, man. It really is. It really is. All right, guys. That's it, man. I'm done. Thank you guys for subscribing to this channel. For those of you who subscribed today, this was awesome. Very good game here today, guys. Cannot wait for the next game. Guess we won't have to wait long. I'm going to actually turn off my camera and start making changes on the back end here. You guys are going to watch me make these changes in real time. We'll be live maybe 10 minutes before the next game starts, maybe close to the show time. I am going to go put some grub in me, go get something to eat here as well. Thank you guys for everything today. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Final score is 10-7 New England Patriots. That's all she wrote, man. We'll see you guys in just a few moments. MVP Drake May, very possible. All right, guys, that's it. I'm off. I'll be back in a few moments. If you want to catch the next game with us, you can do it right here. Love you guys. Thank y'all so much. Until next time, you've been watching Football Nation. Let's effing go. Peace out, guys.